Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program which we have been all waiting for. We have been waiting for this program since yesterday. We are talking about corruption towards the presenters. A lot of people will be joining us today. I'm expecting quite a lot of people coming in to join us today. My name is Philip Sivanda. You are also welcome to join in the program live here on our program, whereby we are talking about corruption. Corruption has destroyed the young talent of musicians. Some artists are asking for bribes. Some radio presenters are asking for bribes for the new artists to be for their songs to be played on radio. Yes, ndinokukamchira nyala mukela kuhlelo lwethu lapho sikhuluma khona lama artists, the way the presenters, DJs, some of you know them as DJs, they don't play your song unless you pay money. So I'm not going to be talking. A lot of artists will be coming in to join us. You'll hear from them. Let's enjoy. Please share this video with your friends. I kindly ask all of you to share the video with your friends. This is a very important topic today. We are talking to the artists, the young artists coming up from South Africa, Zimbabwe. Corruption is killing them. So please join us. You are also welcome to join in. I've just put the number there for you to call in. The WhatsApp number is there. What I'll do is I'll pin the number again. Welcome to the program. While I'm waiting for people to join in, let me just pin the number. So that you can also contribute if you want to contribute. Yes, my name is the Air Marshal Commander Phillips Wanda. Thank you very much for taking your time to come and join us. Thank you very much for taking your time to come and join us. This is a very important topic. It's a very important topic. Yes. Do me a favor, please share this video with your friends. Share the video with your friends so that a lot of people can also contribute. Yes, I'm waiting for the artist to come in. I'm not going to be playing music. I'll be waiting for the artist to come in. I've got so many artists coming in. So while I'm waiting for the artist to come in, let me pin the WhatsApp call for you to call. The WhatsApp call. Yeah, linjani lapha likhona makalini kunzubo zakasiyana ndilokukamthira ipachirongwa chedu pachinenge tsetaura nezuri kuitika panyaya artist ari kugunun'una artist ayakhala ati ingoma zabo ngazidlalwa ngaphandle uze udize kumele ubhadale ubana ingoma zakho zidlalwe. So bayakhala ama-artists amaningi, they are crying. So the number is there, right? I'm waiting for the artist to join in now. I'm waiting for artists to come in. There are so many artists who are supposed to join in. We are talking about the corruption towards music. The upcoming artists are struggling ukuba the airplay on radios back home in Africa, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. So please, I hope we are going to have a good topic. Yes, I'm still waiting. Let me try and look for some artists to come in. Standing Love is there. Let me see. Urizin, I spoke to Urizin there. Let me see Lapana. Let me invite people. Anyone who wants to join in, you are welcome. You just type in 8 and then I'll add you. Type in 8, I'll add you. Then we talk. Yes, I'll welcome Nyasha Bandera is there. He's one of the guys. Let me just greet everyone. Swaniso Dlamini Lawrence, how are you? Terence Rukwete, Catherine Chipunza, Kumbulani Nyandeni Mpofu, Siming Ngutula Ngube, Roy Sumo, how are you? Tsepo Tokotela Moyo, Begim Shlanga, Empress Trisha, Nyasha Bandera, you know the topic. Yes. Please, I can't ask people to use this WhatsApp call number only. This WhatsApp call number only, please. This is the WhatsApp call number. The other phone I'm broadcasting using it. So, right, we are talking about corruption towards we presenters. I'm part of them. We are talking about the corruption which is destroying the young talent. The young talent has decided to quit music completely, a lot of them, because they don't get enough airplay on radio. Right, what's your take? I want you to bring a lot of them. I'm waiting for them to come in. I hope they'll be joining us. We had a lot of discussion yesterday, so I'm still waiting for them. Salbonani linjani lapha likhona kumagumana omhlaba lapha lihlezi khona abanye lise South Africa, abanye lise Zimbabwe, abanye lisendaweni ezitshiyeneyo. We are talking about corruption esibulele music industry, the young talent. We have got so many youngsters. Yeah, usengenile laphana nyambona mfana uthi Ed mana laphana ngibona uthi nyam Ed na laphana uthi Ed mana ngibona uthi nyam Ed na mana sibona uthi right mana sibona laphana uthi Ed laphana uJahel Dala mana laphana ngeke ngudinga laphana Jahel Dala Ed laphana angubona laphana ivideo yakho mana mbonthi awula video laphana Lawrence awula video Lawrence awula video phuma uphenduke awula video Lawrence phuma uphenduke. Just come out and come back Lawrence awuna video, just come out and come back again. Awukabile video laphana Lawrence, you don't have a video, just come out and then come back again, or just request camera yako. If you've got a camera there, just press the camera there, I'll add you straight away. Just press your camera there, I'll add you straight away. Then for those who want to call your WhatsApp number, the number is there, is pinned there, 0044747895 5295. If you want to call, let me check it. Let me try again. Let me try you again. Lapana anga kubone lapana kubana ule video na ikamera yako ayikabi le video lapana phuma ungene futhi. Just come out and come back. I'm waiting for people like Vince Man. I'm waiting for people like Golden Chooks presenters. I'm waiting for other people to come in. We talk about this topic which has destroyed the young talent. The young talent. Nsiga Yezwe is there, my little boy. Nsiga Yezwe, welcome to the program. We are talking about you, young artist. How much airplay do you get on radios in South Africa? How much airplays do you get in radios in South Africa? Do they promote you, or they ask for payment first before they play your music? And I'm told that there are other artists who are paying the DJs not to play other artists' music. So please welcome to the program. I welcome you. If you want to be added, just request the add button, or you can just call me on that WhatsApp pin number. If you look at the screen there, there's a number which you can call on WhatsApp. Call me, then you come straight. Call me straight on the WhatsApp number straight away. Let me check asebela ma camera lapana. Let me see lapana. Lawrence awuna camera. Lawrence DJ Skumba mhlaba awula camera lapana. Mana mbona ukuthi Lawrence mana mbona Lawrence laphana ukuthi singenza kanjani. Just hold on Lawrence. Let me see what I can do for Lawrence. The other thing I can do for you Lawrence, let's do this way. Last time I spoke to you via this Lawrence. Let me see if I can call you there Lawrence. Let's see Lawrence laphana. Lawrence uyangizwa Lawrence? Hello Lawrence? 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 Hello Lawrence? Lawrence? Yes, we are waiting for Lawrence lapana. We are trying to ring Lawrence lapana. Yes, we are in Yashaba. I'm waiting for Lawrence lapana. Lawrence ga lapana. Lawrence, once you hear me, Lawrence, hello. Right, anyone, I'll try again with Lawrence lapana. Is still trying. I'll try again Lawrence lapana. Right, if you are just joining me, we know the topic. Lawrence, come out of your. Let's see. Lawrence, come out of your. I'm struggling to get hold of you, Lawrence. Yes, you are struggling to get hold of me. Do me a favor, Lawrence. Do you have a WhatsApp call? Can you try and call me on WhatsApp on the number 004474789552? The number is pinned there. If you check on the screen, the number is pinned there, Lawrence. Try to call a WhatsApp call. Try and call a WhatsApp call. Yes, guys, we are talking about the DJs, presenters. And nowadays they are called the presenters, radio presenters. Are not playing music of the all upcoming stars. They prefer to play the music of Ama Legends, because Ama Legends, they pay them imad. And sorry guys, Lawrence was calling me on this number. Let me try and call Lawrence on this one. 1 second. Lawrence is in South Africa. Lawrence, don't worry, I'll add you. 1 second, Lawrence. Call back Lawrence. In network sometimes I get to South Africa. Lawrence, just keep holding, Lawrence. Don't use the video call, just use the normal messenger, Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, nxa kubana sanda ukukhuluma bakwethu nyalamukela bakwethu, sikhuluma ngama presenters athatha i-bribe ukubana adlale i-music yama upcoming artist. So we are trying by all means. If you are an artist, you think of the same thing, please let me know. Let me know. Lawrence, I don't know what's going on the panel, but I'll try him again. Keep trying, Lawrence. Keep trying. We want you. Lawrence is in South Africa. Yeah, welcome. Don't you? Auntie, you are an artist as well. I know that. I would love to hear from you. Right, let me see if I can check if Lawrence has got a camera now. Let me see. Nyasha, you don't have a camera, lapana. Right, Chris Moyo lapana. Chris ukona lapana. Let me see what Chris is adding you lapana. Mpana ngamoyo lapana is adding you. Spawn what you gonna uyakwanisa yini ukungena Chris. Itope khonapho Chris. We are talking about ama DJs asithatha i-bribe ukubana adlale ingoma zabafana abakhulayo, abafana abazama ukuzincedisa. Lawrence, I'm trying you again, Lawrence. It's ringing now, Lawrence. Manasizo Lawrence. Yakhala lapho Lawrence. Yes, I'm ringing you, Lawrence. Itope khona ngapho. Lawrence is ringing you there. Right, there's Eddie Lapana. Someone wants to be Eddie Lapana. Chris, approve. Right, I'm adding you, Chris Lapana. What? No answer. Lawrence, no answer. I'll come back to you, Lapana. Adding you, Chris Lapo. Itope Chris. I'll add you, basic combination. Kunjani? Ngiyaphila Chris bamba njalo Chris. Just hold on Chris. Hold on Chris. Lawrence lapana. Lawrence kunjani? Ngiyaphila. Nxa limuzwa uLawrence, please ngicela lifake ama hearts lama likes laphana. Nxa limuzwa uChris uLawrence laphana eSouth Africa. Chris, how is South Africa?
It's so very cold today.
It's very
good anyway.
Yes, Chris, also Lawrence naso indaba itope ke. Kwenzakalani? What is happening with this topic?
That would be when talking about that thing from yesterday.
Yeah.
So our main challenge is most of the radio stations and most of the TV platforms, they don't give the new upcoming artist a platform.
Yeah.
So most of the artists, when they call their art and music creation, when they go to the radio station, they want them to pay a certain amount of money in order for them to get an airplay.
Yes. They want money. So if you're an upcoming artist, you are disadvantaged.
On a platform at all. On a platform. Unless it's coming from the bigger companies, that's when it can be. It is very shocking, Mr. Span. It's very shocking to realize that an up and coming artist don't have a platform at all. And there's a very big talent in it.
There is a very big talent in SA.
There is a talent here. But now the thing is, I'm just not sure whether it's the big companies that actually come up with their own strategy to destroy the young and up and coming artists. Because it's only people that are being known or that are getting airplay. And the rest, you don't have.
So the people who are known, like people like the original people, are the only ones who are played on radio all the time.
Only those that are known that have been played. The rest that are still coming, it's only 1 and 2. If you calculate the percentage, then it could be about 90%. But the only 10% that is being played. But 90% of the people they're not getting it.
So what is the way forward, Lawrence? We cannot allow this disease to destroy the young talent.
You know, when it is very shocking. I'm thinking about myself as well. I wanted to test and see for sure this is real, this is true. I went to, I think, about a couple of the big stations in South Africa, the SABC one. And they only come across your page whereby now when you reach to those people, they want you to pay a certain amount of time. I'm the witness. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm the witness. I know what I'm talking about. Tell us more. You seem to be knowing something.
I know. So what is even more shocking, the marshal commander, is that even the promoters on the music promotion, whether it's gospel or whatever kind of music, in order for you to get an access to promote your music in whatever kind of a level, then you're going to have to pay a certain promoter a certain kind of a money in order for you to get an access to play your music anywhere.
It's so bad.
So it's very shocking.
It's shocking.
Destroying the youth talent at all costs.
What is the way forward? Because in South Africa, we have got a sister called Sister M. When I met her, she told me that she was representing the musicians in South Africa. Penny told me that you saw me with Penny. You told me that they told me that they represented the musicians in South Africa. But you know, Lawrence, I spoke yesterday when we put this topic, me and you last night. You look at the way people responded. Just hold on, my brother, Bestie Kumbirai. Can you hold on, or if you are using the bangles, you can come back again so that you don't waste your internet. But if you can hold on, can you hold on a little bit? Okay, hold on. If you think I will stay longer, I'll just add me after we finish with Lawrence, because this topic is for you guys. We want to promote you guys. I want you, all of you, to come. Yes, that was another caller. So Lawrence, when I spoke to these people, they told me that they were doing something, but we posted this thing a few weeks ago. Me and you, we spoke, and then a lot of people are coming up and saying, Spanda, this is true. We need this topic to go to the ears of the radio station managers.
Philip, to be honest, then you said you spoke to Sister M. I'm not sure if that is Esther M that I know.
Esther M, yes, Esther M, yes.
I know Esther M.
Esther M, yes, sorry, Esther M, yes.
But I don't think maybe she was actually right when she said she represents everybody. Even Esther M, I think she's also suffering the same thing. So the same Penny that you spoke about, she's also suffering the same thing. Maybe for them, just because maybe they were being given access before. That's the reason why maybe they're not complaining about any other thing. But to be honest, and now the up and coming are the one that are striking.
Lawrence, you know, I am so shocked to see this. Honest enough, I thought it was only in Zimbabwe, whereby, because probably the economic situation, I thought it was only in Zimbabwe. When you are telling me that in South Africa it's happening, I feel like crying for these young kids.
Our young kids, my brother, don't even have a platform or coach. So they're trying their own best through the online music where they need to promote their music. But honestly speaking, it's only 1 out of 10 that will maybe get an access out of everything. But majority are suffering. I think most of them, if they are online now, they can actually. In South Africa, majority are suffering. The big companies are only looking at the certain people, and then if you're not in that particular line with what they need, then you're out.
What channels do you need to do in South Africa for to expose your music? What channels do you need to do? Let's say you are an upcoming artist. What do you need to do to get exposure?
That's one that we are relying more on our radio stations. So especially the SABC. If not SABC, actually we should rely more on our community stations. But and then now there was this thing of the 95% SA music. Then I think you might recall about that.
Yeah.
And then where I think it was last year, if not 2016.
Yeah.
And then I mean 2016, whereby the SABC were given each and every one platform to come through. And then now that it has been added again. Now when we look at the way SABC plays our music, it only plays international music. I think they went back to 70%. It is not only 30% local.
So Lawrence, you said what's the percentage of the local music? What's the percentage?
30%, if not 20%.
How can they say 30% for local music when they are, instead of promoting their own music, instead of giving 80% or 90%?
2016, there was this law that came from the SFPC, whereby they were saying they will play 95% of SA music. And then it was good for everybody, and everyone actually were happy about that and thinking that they will also get an access to. I mean, obviously, actually, majority of the people back there, they got an access. Since after then, they cut everything. It went back to 70% international and then 30% local. And then now that denies everyone who's still young to come up with anything. And then that's the reason why now this thing of your like South Africa that comes, whereby now when somebody needs to bring down music into any radio station, they have to pay someone certain amount of money.
How important?
It's okay. Now, those people,
go on,
those people that are coming, they don't even have any sense to pay anyone, but they want money. But where are we going to be in the next 10 years or the next 20 years as African talented people?
Lawrence, I'm shocked. It's sickening. It's sad to see an African trying to push another African down. How important is this topic, Lawrence?
Philip, I was even telling my friends and other colleagues that I'm staying with I normally used to talk to guys, I wish this guy that actually bring this topic up could be in South Africa so that maybe they can start campaigning all over the provinces to see our outcry, the concern that we have as a young artist and everybody.
DJs, presenters, we call them these days, professionals, are paid to do their job. They want to be paid a bribe to do their job.
They do so.
Lawrence, how much do you listen to your radio station yourself?
I'm spending most of my time on the radio station. I'm spending most of my time in the radio. Even now, I got this phone that I was plugging the radio that I'm listening.
And
how do most of my time?
How do you feel to hear a one song played 3-4 times a day on one station?
That's my concern. That you only listen to one song from one person for the whole day. You play it 7 times a day in one station. One song 7 times a day. One song 7 times a day. Then you ask yourself, we have people around. People that come up with any new talent or not. And honestly speaking, as Vanna, we do have those people, but they don't get access.
What is the way forward, Lawrence Kazlami? What is the way forward, my brother?
Oh, yeah, you're asking me a very difficult question, Marshal Commander. Then the way forward that I was thinking, and I'm just a producer of the music. I'm not an artist.
Yes, I know that.
I'm concerned about the young artists. And I was telling those other gurus, those other crew members that are also creating music that maybe, and then we should try to put our music in the level whereby it can be accepted by anybody. Because previously I was being told that some of other music that people take to the radio stations and to the TVs and so on, the quality is not that okay. And of which some of other time, yes, they're right. But most of the people actually, this time they're trying to improve the quality of their music in order to get play. But then I'll also consent in case someone will bring the music that's not good quality to be listened by the millions of people in SA or in whatever continent. And then, but what I was suggesting is the producers should try to produce quality music that will actually be the standard of each and everybody in the whole continent or in the whole world.
Lawrence, I will tell you this. No baby was born walking, okay? So you expect a new artist to start from a certain level, coming up. You cannot expect a new artist to come straight away. Yes, you can, but let's be honest enough, Lawrence. These people, they need, we are given different, we are chances in life. You understand? Our fingers are not the same.
Yes.
This is bad towards our African culture. Honest enough. This needs to be talked about. This is a lesson. These radio stations needs to be managers needs to be put down. I'm not afraid for this controversy. I know I might create a very bad relationship with other presenters, but do I care? Probably I don't care. I was sent by God to help these young kids. Do you understand what I mean? You know what I do? I get almost 300 messages a day from different artists all over the world asking me to promote. I cannot play all the music at the same time, at the same day, but I try my level best. But what is happening in South Africa, what is happening in Zimbabwe, it's so pathetic and it's very bad.
Ben Philip, I started following you since from 2016. And the reason why I followed you was because I tuned into your station some other time. And I was so shocked that, this man actually is that type of person that I could actually rely on, because it's only actually concerned about those that are being oppressed before and they want to put them forward. And then I started saying, you know what, I'll follow this man up until when I get exactly what he's doing. And I found out exactly what he's doing. And I really wanted to congratulate you. You are far away, but you're not that far, because you're just in my neighboring country where I can just walk in there. And to say, you know what, Svanda, thanks very much for the job that you have done. Not only in music, I think I've been following you doing a lot of things, especially maybe in more in your country, in politics, in everything. And I really appreciate that.
I really appreciate Lawrence. I think I'll be coming to South Africa very soon. But with these things these days, you don't normally say when you're coming. But me and you, we communicate. We will need to meet Lawrence. I'm so proud to call you a friend and a brother. Unfortunately, the network for Lawrence is getting. I'm proud to call you my brother. I'm proud to call you a friend. It's a privilege to have people like you. I'll be coming to South Africa, my brother. We need to sit down. I'm not afraid of the controversy of going to SABC to ask the managers of SABC and say, right, listen guys, I'm a presenter, I'm a journalist in the UK. Here is my ID. I have been receiving so many complaints about this. What do you think we can solve this problem?
Definitely, sure. If you come in South Africa, please let me know. Let me be the first person to know, so that I can actually support you in all those concepts, because this will actually help the majority of SA young artists and the whole continent of Africa.
I really appreciate my brother. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. And I'll definitely keep in touch with you. I love you so much, my brother. Keep what you are doing as well.
Thanks very much, Mr.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Yes, that is my brother, Lawrence Lapana. Yes, anyone wants to be added, right? I can see someone wants to be added there. Let me check. Chris. Right, guys. Guys, if you can use any language you want to use, but if you can try by all means to use English, that would be very beneficial for other people who are outside the other countries who cannot understand. But feel free to use. We have got no problem with that. Right, while I'm waiting for Chris Magwabalapana, I'm waiting you, Chris. It's connected. is connecting you, Chris. Lapana. Let me read some comments. Chris, Sungenile program. Chris, how are you? Hello. I'm doing
Hey,
fine,
my
Chris.
brother,
How are
how
you?
are you?
Welcome to the program, Chris.
Well, yeah. Mbonge kakhulu, my brother. Mbonge kakhulu, my brother. Yes, man. I wanted to join this program
Yeah.
as early as possible. Unfortunately, as you can see, that I'm driving as we speak. So I'm trying all my best to at least
Yes.
add my values on
Yes.
the conversation. My brother, you know what? Before I go any further, I would just like to salute the privilege that God gave you without measure to be part of almost every wing where there is suppressors and all that, you are there. So because of that, I really appreciate you, my brother. So yes, in terms of promoters and radio representers and
Yes.
bribes and all that, as upcoming artists, you must understand that we all pushing
Yes.
our talents. It's not that we are wealthy. It's not that we can manage to bribe. It's not that maybe we are greedy and we are scared
Yes.
to bribe. But as a upcoming artist, you'll be like willing to achieve more. And if all these things happens to you, it discourages you to push your career or to do more of your of in terms of music. So I'm based in South Africa, but I'm a Zimbabwean truly. So my music, I once wanted to get one of the journalists to put me at least on one of the papers, and the journalist said to me, "We cannot help South African based artists, meaning abangeke besisize thina esise South Africa ngoba mhlambe bazoqala ngokusiza abantu eZimbabwe." What I want to know, or what I want everyone to understand, is that being in South Africa, there was no boundaries and some sanctions for all of us as the musician to look for the green pastures. That doesn't take the value of being a Zimbabwean. So if you want to talk to me as a journalist and you say to me, no, you cannot interview me because I'm based in South Africa, you're basing the musicians which are based in Zimbabwe. That is not fair, according to my analysis. So that far, I've seen that sometimes it's pointless. There is no point for me to say. Unfortunately, there is a big roadblock here, my brother. I would just like to apologize. I'll come back to
No
join
problem.
the program. Maybe after 10 minutes or so. I'm
Okay,
just crossing
right.
the
Let me
roadblock.
read
Thanks.
some comments, Lapana. Let me read some comments. Anyone wants to be added, Lapana. Bernard Bukira Bakera. As for us, it now seems as if we are not that good. And then we've got Bessie Kumbirai. Bessie Kumbirai, you can be added. You requested an edit before, right? You can come in now. Help me. How can I present my music on Radio Zimbabwe while I'm in South Africa? And how can I send my Chris?
Yes, I'm still there, my brother. Just give me.
All right.
I'm passing a
All right, no
roadblock.
problem. No problem. All right.
You can see there. I'm just passing a
Okay,
roadblock.
right. Let
I'll
me.
talk to you
Okay,
after.
right. It
Sure, my
says,
brother.
how can I send my music for airplay? I'm also an upcoming gospel artist. How can I register my music to be played on radio station? Naso inda. And then we have got the Pamima Checker. Yes, DJs are running business on top of the business. And then we have got Lapana Upesi Kumbilai Uti. Those who are willing to assist me, any number is right. Inbox me my Besi Kumbilai, don't worry, will help you. And then they Benatuti Mkoma Visa. The other issue is about these charts. These charts, I'm telling you that it's the most killing of all of us. They are using their relationship on vote counts, love purpose. Right, yes. Then Usisma Chikalabani, thank you, Mr. Philip, for this program. You are doing us wonders. I love you so much. And then we've got Hazel Wilson, Jimmy Splash Paloi, how are you? Congratulations, my brother, on your wedding. Nokutula Chuma, how are you? Kulegani ma African Gwenya, love more furu, how are you? Right, guys. This is a very important topic. presenters are asking for bribes for the airplay, for the music to be played on radio. We are going to expose them. I have got so many messages I got in the last few days. I've got so many audios which I won't play because I didn't have the permission from the guys who sent me the audios. But it was going to be good for me to play the audios. But I have to get the permission from these guys to play the audios. Right, let me see if I can get someone. I'm waiting for Chris Lapana, Chris Gamoyo Lapana. Anyone who wants to be added, just request an add. I'll add you. But we are waiting for Chris Lapana, Usama Bilal Lapana, with somebody from number 8, I'm a police in South Africa. Yes. If you have got anything you want to call me on WhatsApp. The number is pinned there, 0044 7478 9555 295. Right, call that number. It will come straight to me. You will come direct to me, the Air Marshal Commander. We are going to expose this. We want the newspapers to cover this story. I want this story to go wild. I want to talk to the media. Right, Nyasha? Just waiting, Nyasha. I'll add you as soon as Chris finishes. Chris is still on the line, so I'll add you straight away, Nyasha, when Chris finishes. Straight away. Please, guys, this is your topic. I get. If you ask people like Nyasha, if you ask people like Lawrence, if you ask people like Pamima Cheka, Chris Magwaba, they will tell you how much I play the music for upcoming artists. Right, I'll add you. Chris is just gone off the line. I'll add you, Lapana. Let me try and see if the young boy is there, Lapana. Try and add. I'm adding you. Besi Kumbirai, you came in before, but because of the network, right? Besi Kumbirai, Itore Ikoko, pick it from that side. Nyasha, I'm going to add you. Nyasha, I can't see a camera off you there. I cannot see a camera from you, Nyasha. Can you come out and come back, Nyasha? Come out and come back, Nyasha. I'm adding you. Besi Kumbirai, I'm adding you. Just pick it from that side. Pick it from that side. Yes, welcome, Smanga Pagama Gamoyo. I would like to you guys to tell me where you are so that we know where you are. Looks like a lot of people, they're interested in this topic. We have got so many people. I didn't expect that we'll get such a big number. It's adding you, my brother, Kumbirai, check your camera. Kumbirai, check your camera because it's adding you. It's saying adding you, but I don't think you are picking it up. Kumbirai, Nyasha, can you try and come out? All right, you declined. Let me try and add to Unyasha Lapana. Let me try and add Nyasha Lapana. You declined. Let me see if I can. Nyasha, you don't have a camera, Nyasha. Come out and come back again. You don't have a camera, my brother, Nyasha. You don't have a camera. Come out and come back again, my brother. Come out and come back. Come out and come back. It's a very important topic. It's a very, very important topic. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. It's a very important topic. Right. It's adding you, my brother. We are always do our best. Let me see. Yes, you golden chooks upana manambana. It's adding you there, my brother. It's adding you. Itope kolangapo, my brother. Welcome to the program of corruption towards our presenters. Am I one of the presenters who is doing corruption? Expose me. Feel free to expose me, guys. If I'm one of those guys who is doing that, feel free to expose me in public, in front of everyone. I want everyone to know that Philip Sibanda, he says, okay, there is, let me see. Hello, my brother. Hello? Hello, brother. How are you? I'm doing fine, and how are you?
Fine, and you, bro?
Very good. And how is it where you are?
It's okay, brother.
There is a case now. Let's talk about this topic.
Yeah, I can see it's very difficult for us as a new coming artists. You see, like there are legends in Zimbabwe. They used to sing all over, but as a new coming artists, we are suffering to get airplay. But sometimes we don't have money, we don't have some resources to give those guys.
So what's the way forward? What is happening? Do you think they're getting bribes?
I can't say that, but I think it's much like that because, if you can release an album but you can just pray only for once. Then after they just release an album each and every day. They used to pray sometimes 4 times, 5 times a day. You see problems.
So how often do you listen to a radio station yourself?
Hello, come again.
How often do you listen to a radio station?
Most of the times we listen, but we get tired to listen again because since you just listen for others, us the upcoming don't have any airplay.
I received so many questions, my young brother, so many questions, and so many people telling me a lot about what is happening. Some people, I mean, it's not a rocket science to tell the truth that some presenters in Zimbabwe are getting bribes. They asking for money. I know that you don't want people you don't want to put yourself in that because but you have never paid a bribe, but it's happening. And what's the way forward? How can you solve this issue? Because you are a good young man. I've listened to your music, and if no one can recognize your music, what's the way forward? How can your music be heard on radio?
We need their support. From journalists, we need their support because we end up give up to this type of music, or that's our career fed up.
Where have you sent your music to? Who do you give your music when you release a song? Who do you first look for? Let's assume that you have just produced a song. Who do you think of first before who is your first option to come to your mind?
All right. By the time I release, they said you must bring the discs to the radio stations. Then we go with the discs to the libraries. They said we pray. We just want to listen first. Then we pray. But since we surrender our music, we don't have any airplay.
You say in Zimbabwe. Are you in Zimbabwe at the moment? Or in South Africa?
I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm in Zim.
Which one is your favorite radio station in Zimbabwe?
National FM.
That's why your music is supposed to be played, because they play the cultural music in National FM, and it.
Yeah.
But let's assume, I'm not going to name names of the artist, but how often do you hear one song it's play pa radio? Maybe 3 times. You know what say you were Muyimbi.
Zvinonetsa kukoma because pane pamwe pekuti unoudza kuti music dziri kuimbwa dzacho handiti hatingati hadzina message because unotoona kuti music dzangu dzandakatoimbawo dzine chekuita mukati meupenyu hwevanhu, but wozoonawo dzimwe dziri kubuda dzisina kana nebasa onati utonzi 2 days 3 days 4 days 5 days oshamisika kuti ko dzatinenge takangoimba zvakada kufanana vanhu but yangu haisi kuplayo dzinyowani dzikangobuda vamwe vaimbi vagara vachiimbawo wotona dzako dzatobuda mustairo oshandisa zvitofamba sei.
I'll tell you something, young man. Zinondi Rwadza, I've listened to your music. You know I play your music. Zinondi Rwadza, to see such a young talent. Kuti uende unoti unoda with a show. People, they don't know you. A connection in right, while I'm waiting for him. The problem, what happens in Zimbabwe is these upcoming artists, they are not yet there for my live shows. So what happens is they've got to work with a big name so that they can be recognized. Unfortunately, the network is giving a problem to this young boy. Right. Anyone wants to be added? Want to be added? Let me see if I can add someone else. Let me see who I can add. Lapana. Make sure you've got a camera. D Ula, you camera Lapana. I'm adding you. She's a presenter. Let's talk about this, guys. I don't want people who come here and pretend to be afraid. We want to help these coming artists. It doesn't matter whether you're in South Africa or in Zimbabwe. We are one. I don't believe in corruption into music. These people, if they ask for a bribe, please let me know. I'm adding you, my sister D. Itope khona ngapho, my sister. Dalom kids ngiyakwazi ukuthi ufuna ukuba added laphana. Yes, let me read laphana. Welcome the Queen the Queen D Jabulani Ndebele, Lilian Joe, Maxwell Chamisa, Mzwa, Ngoma Fu, Fanuel Peter Mas. Right, D itope khona ngapho is adding you. D is adding you khona ngapho, my sister. Itope. Corruption in music. My wife Kev Andiri Guana up. No problem. The young boy. That's the young boy. Vincent. No problem, Sunny. Right. D is no answer from D. Let me see someone wants to be added. Japana. Chris is D. I want you. You are a presenter in the UK. Golden Chooks. I want you. You are a presenter in the UK. I want everyone here to contribute. Chris. Itope konapo magwaba. Here is adding you. Chris konapo. Itope panagamoyo. Itope konapo panagamoyo. Ububarega polisa kodwa ke suphendukile. Right, while I'm waiting laphana ngibale ama comments laphana. I have sent a request. Right, no problem. I'm waiting for Chris laphana. I'll do right. Chris sephendukile ithi gap laphana ncube mina mfana kamoyo.
Yebo bhuti man, bengisakhuluma lapho. Unfortunately ngasuke ngabe ne mistake. Ngifuna ukukubalula ukuthi sinabantu abaningi kakhulu abanama talent, especially elizweni lethu, or all around Africa as a whole. So i-problem esuke ibe khona mina esengike ngayibona ukuyakha igama, to build a name.
Yes.
Kule challenge khona. Abantu, they start recognizing abantu aba-famous. I was once surprised and I even say it out. Kune rally somewhere, then they asked Alec Macheso to come and perform.
Yes.
So my concern was, it's not like I'm jealous of Alec Macheso, but what I'm saying is, I noted my view there, and I said, when will you invite different tribes of artists in such events? I understand, and even one of the things kwathi ngelinye ilanga futhi ngabona kuthiwa uma kuzobe ne rally eyayinge MDC what kwathiwa we are going to invite uJapreza. So what confuses me is that yini enkulu kangaka efuna ukuthi abantu beyibhekisise kahle kumbe beyenze, ngoba uzothola ukuthi kunabaculi mhlambe ngibona ngathi mina into eshotayo ngama radio stations Brafil.
Yeah.
Kube ngabe eCholocho lapho mina engivela khona, ngabe kule radio station yeCholocho ibizodlala ingoma zethu ngoba yikho esikhule ngakho.
Yeah.
Kodwa mambhekela ukuthi ingoma, let's say maybe njengami engugenre yerumba, uma mbhekela ingoma efana neyami eyirumba ukuthi idlalwe koBulawayo, abantu bakobulawayo by the way abaningi bakhona kabazithanda ingoma zerumba, bafuna ukulalela ingoma mhlambe ezedalom kids eze what ezika what ngoba mhlambe impilo abaphila kuyo ihambisana lalokho. Kodwa abantu abaningi abasemaphandleni in particular umculo werumba bayawuthanda, but ama radio stations awekho kakhulu njengase Plumtree kakula radio station, njengase Cholocho kakula radio station. So if you expect umuntu okhulele koBulawayo ukuthi ayodlala ingoma yakho, iyamboring akakhali. So lokho kwenza ukuthi yikho lokho kwenza ukuthi bebe ne bribe kakhulu, ngoba ukuze edlala into ongayithandiyo sokufanele ukuthi ngawe uyathola imali out of that. So yilokho mina engisuke ngikubona ukuthi angazi ukuthi ama implementations ashotayo kanjani, because sinomhlaba sinendawo eziningi kakhulu, angazi ukuthi yini ebamba abantu ukuthi benze ama radio stations ehambelane kube le local radio station. For instance lapha eGoli uzothola ukuthi kune Parapara FM eyabibhekane nabantu besivendeni kakhulu, kube uKhozi FM iyabibhekane kakhulu eyiphakamisa sinje. Siyabathanda kakhulu abaculi besizulu ngenxa yokuthi bale marketing, ngenxa yokuthi ingoma zabo zitholakala noma kuphi, zidlalwa noma kuphi, bayaziqhenya ngento abayiyo. Kodwa mawuthola ukuthi mhlambe wena une talent lakho, then lo muntu ongaphezulu le akalazi lelo talent ukuthi libaluleke ngani kumbe liyini, he's going to seek i benefit out of i talent lakho. kanti mawungena emculweni is not that ukuthi unemali or mhlambe uneyinye unnecessary expenditure ofuna ukuyispenda through endleleni yakho eyokuphumelela. Kuzabe kuyikuthi mhlambe nawe ufuna ukuveza ikhono lokuthi mhlambe abanye abantu bengafunda okuthile kuwe, ngoba into lezi ukubhala ingoma, my brother, is like ukubhala ama novels. So in novel you can never say ukuthi umhlaba lo ingcono kulokuthunjwa kukaNsukuza ukuduma. It depends ukuthi ama lyrics abekhona phakathi laphana abenjani. Angeke afane wonke ngoba akhuluma indaba ezingafani. Kodwa lokho kakuthi ukuthi abantu labana aba privileged kumbe ngithi abaku position ephezulu eyokuphakamisa abaculi bese bebhekela ukuthi bazozuza ngenxa yokuthi baphakamise umculi. Lokho yana ngubona ngathi siyabe sisasemuva kakhulu. Siyabe sisasalele kakhulu emuva. Angazi ukuthi wena ona njani futhi.
No, I understand. I really get it. I do get it, Chris. Ukuthi kona you know, I don't like to put in politics, but it's true what you are saying. That I mean, eCholocho kube le radio station yabo, community radio eCholocho kube le radio station yaseGwanda, kube le radio station yaseLokuzeni ngapha, so that the people can, because I mean, these artists are so big. There are so many, I'm trying to say, but they don't, you know. But do you believe that the corruption is there? The presenters are getting corruption?
My belief is very clear, my brother, and I cannot hide it. I agree with you 100% that there is a corruption. That's why sometimes it kuba nzima bafo ukuthi ulwe ne corruption lay. As omunye umuntu was mentioning earlier on ukuthi at times omunye umuntu uyafuna ukuthi engumculo odumile athatha imali ayothenga ipromoter ukuthi ngicela ingoma zika Spanbani ungazidlali ne promote ikwenze lokho. So in that way angiboni ukuthi kune corruption edlula lokho khona kodwa, because you are deforming i-character yomunye umuntu for your own benefits, kanti you never advise that person ukuthi mhlambe ngena ku industry yomculo awuzange ube no any sizo ukuthi umuntu lo ezeveze ikhono lakho, but usufuna ukumcontrola manje ukuthi mhlambe ngoba wena umzondo kwegazi there akulabu evil, akulabu uthakathi obudlula bonobo Brafil. Ubuthakathi bokuthi umuntu esihlukana in ideologies ngibe sengim-attacker personally amboni ukuthi kungabe yikuhlakanipha. We believe ukuthi in an open dialogue siyakhuluma. If ngisehluleka uku-understand into ichoyo akuthi ukuthi ngiyakuzonda ngokwemvelo, ngiyabe nginga-understandanga into ichoyo kumbe ngingavumelani lento ichoyo, but you are not my enemy. So angivumelani lokuthi abantu mabengaboni ngelihlo elilodwa bebe sebecabanga ukuthi the best way to deal with this yikuthi uyoblocker phambili ukuthi uvimbe i-career yomunye umuntu. That is very evil.
So don't, I pay you money, don't play Chris Moyo's music on radio.
Yes, we no longer want to listen uMagwaba and the pioneers on music. Here is money. Then a hungry lion is always isilwane esilambile sihleli sizinyela. So my tholi ukuthi kunemali uzokwenza, then approach mina uzabuya futhi enjela iqiniso uSpanbani wathi singadlali ingoma zakho ngoba 1 2 3 1 2 3 wasesinikeza imali engaka. So wena later just like amapolisa, just like i-corruption yamapolisa. You understand?
But Chris, how can we fight this disease? It's a serious disease because these young artists, they want also exposure. How can we fight this? How can, you know, Chris, I met you in South Africa, my brother. I'm so proud that I call you a brother and a friend. I met you in South Africa. You saw what I do. I'm not claiming to be very good, but I try by all means. I cannot play music, but we need to fight this disease. This is a serious disease. I've got so many young kids who send me messages every day. I feel sorry for them. But how can we fight this disease of corruption into presenters and DJs?
You know, if everything can be central, my brother, whereby you are a supervisor, I am a supervisor, the next person is a supervisor, so we are all watching from all the wings, abantu bonke bebebheka umuntu oyi-one ukuthi wherever they see corruption, let them outline that, abakukhulume bekwenze kube phandle ukuze abantu bonke bebe aware ukuthi oh, there is corruption there. As long as sisesene freedom of expression, my brother, we will keep on saying iqiniso njengoba linjalo singela kwesaba nokufeva, ngoba uma kungabe kusenzeka ukuthi ngikubhadale njengami nawe njengoba siyazana in a brotherly way, in a friend way, ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngikhuluma nomuntu ohlanyayo noma ophilayo ekhanda. So in that way bese ngithi kuwe ngiyamzonda usibanibani umculo othile, ngicela please ungampromote. How will you uzozwa njani ngami wena? What will you think about me? Because wena uyakwazi ukuthi mina am a gradual person, imphilile ekhanda anhlanye. So ma usizwa kufika ispirit esifana lalesi esi-evil, condemn that spirit, say my brother, in a brotherly way, I'm not going to do that.
Nice.
That's why I'm saying sonke masingafaka amehlo ethu entweni zonke lezi whereby kube nendawo zokureporta, kube ne-platform, because into ebulalayo, my brother, yikuthi asila independent offices whereby omunye nomunye uyahamba ekhuluma inkulumo oyisolayo. Sinama offices aya exista wona, but exista ngesandla sika left, whereby i-corruption iqalela phakathi kwe-office and no one can oppose. Whosoever oku-position is looking for i-position liyana njenge-green pasture yakhe. So let's say ungaba kuma-stand wena ubhekane nama-stand adayiswayo, urobha thina sizothenga ama-stand because udla khona lapho, you understand? So ungaba sesiphoyiseni, same applies because i-problem ingaphakathi not ngaphandle. So same applies to emusicini. Emusicini, the only thing to cure this disease is ukuthi kube independent, like ama-office abe independent, ukuthi mangikhuluma kanje abantu bayangizwa futhi bengisupporte mangikhuluma into esemgwaqweni. Abazwayo ukuthi ngiyahlanya bengitshela ukuthi hayi ndoda lapho uyahlanya, ama-office asiwafuna, i-corruption ayiye phambili. Yikho lokho kuyenza ukuthi ama-artist amaningi egcine engena ihlathi, my brother.
Right, Chris, you are a Zimbabwean who is based in South Africa. I know your chances of your music to be played at SABC, you have got to be people like Oliver Mtukudzi. You have got to be people like probably Alec Macheso. And you are in South Africa. You come back to Zimbabwe, you give ama DJs in Zimbabwe, then they tell you that you are in South Africa. So how can you be how can you be known? It's wrong. We cannot tolerate this. This is so bad, Chris.
That's very true, my brother. And nami ngakuzwa lokho, as I was mentioning earlier on, ukuthi I even asked umjida lo ukuthi, my brother, what is wrong of me being in South Africa and still pushing talent laseZimbabwe? Because mina, I'm not a South African citizen. I'm a Zimbabwean. So you cannot tell me ukuthi I will interview abantu abangaphandle kweZimbabwe simply because ufuna uku-interview abantu abangaphakathi kweZimbabwe. That is nonsense. It's very nonsensical and it cannot be admitted by any human being, because ukuthi yena ngi-interviewe doesn't mean ukuthi maye ngi-interviewer maybe kumbe I'm going to steal or igama lami or elomunye umculi lizoba phezulu kakhulu ngenxa ye-interview yakhe, just ikuze ikwenza ukuthi abantu bebekwazi ukuthi kune-program eso. But if you cut that wing engifanele ukuthi ngiyisebenzise ukuthi kufanele ngi-approach ama-journalist, then the journalist tells me ukuthi but why when we journalist to say South Africa, what are you reporting? Because lami, I'm in South Africa, you have to report about me. So that's your duty. So you cannot say to me, no, in nowadays sivaliwe as interview abantu abase South Africa, sifuna abantu abase Zimbabwe, but when you say South Africa you journalist, what's the point?
Chris, as a musician, as someone who is just upcoming musician, I love your music, I enjoy what you do. How do you feel when you're driving a car, you hear your song being played on radio? How do you feel? How proud do you feel?
My intention mangiqala ukucula umculo ngifisa ukuthi uye ebantwini. So mangisiza umculo wami udlalelwa abantu, lokho kungenza ukuthi nami ngizizwe ngikhululekile ngikwazi ukuthi angiphekanga into ebolileyo, ngipheke into edliwa ngabantu. But uma ngizacula into the next thing ngiqede ngingayizwa ukuthi iphele laphi, ayihambi ithandwe nguwe as an individual in a brotherly way, omunye umuntu ongahlobani nathi engabiyazi, then what's the point ukuthi ngibe ngimusician? Why ngaveli ngigide mhla kunomdlalo ekhaya ngiyenza idrama ezophelela ngikhaya ngoba ukuthi ngiyenza umculo ngemali eningi ngiqede lapho umculo wakho uphelele emotweni yami? Yini point?
Chris, we have got our brother like Kubegani Moyo. He's one of the big guys in the music industry and radio stations in Bulawayo. I wish he can see this video. I know he's going to see this video. I'm going to send this video to him. What is your last message towards the people like that? I know some years ago they used to have OZMC, but now I don't know what is happening in Zimbabwe. But what is your last message you want to tell these people, the managers of the radio station in Zimbabwe? You have got this Skies FM, we have got on Metro, what? What is your message towards the managers of the radio stations, not the presenters, the managers and the head of the radio station? What is your last message?
The value engingayicho kuma managers, the CEOs of all those radio stations is very clear and transparent. The into engiyifisayo kumbe ngiyicela kubo yikuthi out of indlela abaqasha ngayo abantu abasebenza phakathi eradioweni, uyabona mawuzathatha umuntu bhuti othanda ireggae, uma edlala ingoma Black Mambazo imfake ehlathini ngoba ayisinto ithandayo. Ake sithatheni abantu sometime ungangilaleli ngokuthi ngibuyaphi ukuze mhlawumbe ungibhasise ukuthi into engiyikhuluma inevali, ngiyamkele ngokuthi into ababe ngamajaji bengabi abafana le court, bengabi ngabantu aba one sided, ababe ngabantu aba neutral, abase center ne center, abalalela umuntu omangalayo lo muntu ozomangalelo. You understand? Bekubalance kuyi-2 in that way. Ngichaza ukuthi masihambisa ingoma zethu kumbe abasidinge la esikhona bezame ukukhankasela ukuthi siyabadinga abaculi bakithi kababuye beziqhenye ngento yabo. Angitsho in a rumba genre kuphela, ngitsho all abantu abaculayo abakithi ababadinge bona, cause intention yabo beze beyenza i-radio station yikuthi bafuna ukubroadcaster. Ma befuna ukubroadcaster bafuna i-value yabantu kumbe i-attention yabantu. So kufanele kube ngabantu abaningi abalalela into abayishoyo kumbe abayikhuluma ilalelo i-majority. Ukulalelwa i-majority ukuthi wena uzise e-majority, not ukuthi ube kind of i-minority kodwa usithi wena uku-majority.
Chris, my last words to you is I've got some presenters here, people like Golden Chooks, I've got D Queen, I've got MC Wildlife. They've said, sent their music. These days, let me be honest with you, musicians, forget the radio stations if you can. Alamabizo, like Skies Metro. But do me a favor, send your radio stations to people who are broadcasting on social media mostly. I've got, if you check on the comments there, they've just put my email address up. Send their music to them as well. Presenters, all of you nowadays, try by all means to come on social media radio stations and avoid these people. They will come back to you. They will look for you. That's my advice. But you can do what you want. But these days, social media is more. That's what I can tell you now. I would like to thank you very much, Chris. I met you and I love you. I love your music. I enjoy your music. Thank you very much, Kazlam.
My brother, ngibonge kakhulu, ngibongela kubantu bonke abasilaleleyo bakithi, asibambisaneni ukuze siyinqobe lempi. Naye wonke umuntu one-idea, nyamaza uBhuti Philip is an open gentleman. That's why ngimthanda. Ngicela ukuthi nje asifakeni ama-suggestion, asifakeni imibono, mhlambe eminye izosiphilisa. Njenge-idea yona le social network, my brother, ngiyacabanga ukuthi hayi i-idea enhle kakhulu. I'm sure sengiyi-research nabantu abafika 4-5 abantu abane-direction, not abantu nje.
Thank you very much, Chris. I love you so much. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks a lot, my brother.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, right. Let me try and add to the Queen. There's the Queen Lapana, another presenter Lapana. Yes, Ikazam Lapana is adding you, the Queen. What you know answer with the Queen? The Queen is adding you. No answer the Queen. Why? No, why the Queen? I'm adding you lapana the Queen. Itope uyala uyitopa. No live video quest. Right. Let me see again. Let me try you again. The Queen lapana. Iyawala. No answer again. Come out, the Queen. Come out and come back. 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 Let me see again. The Queen lapana. I would love to talk. She's a presenter as well. No live video request from the Queen. Right, the Queen, come out and come back. Anyone who wants to call me on the WhatsApp number is there. The number is 0044-7478-955-295. If you want to be added, let's talk. Right. Let me read some comments lapana while I'm waiting with the Queen lapana. Let me try here again. Lapana. Let me see lapana. Let me see. The Queen approve. I'm approving you, the Queen. I sent a request. I did not. Right, the Queen is adding you now, Kazdam. It's adding you. Ungayizinga nto wakhulele ekhaya man, the Queen man. Mntose Botswana umhlale phile. Itope kona biya ku add lapana the Queen. Is adding you lapana, is adding you. Is adding you the Queen lapana. Check your device lapana, is adding you. Adding. So I'm waiting with the Queen lapana. Samelele uti Queen lapana. Bala ama question lapana. Let's see ama question lapana. Is adding you the Queen. What is he saying? Someone translate Teresa. Usisi Irene Yeuchamisa lapana. She couldn't understand. So I'll kindly ask people if you can try by all means to mix English and your language so that other people can understand. How possible is that to pay for it, the presenters to play music on radio, artistic producers? I don't know. There's a reason why people are saying that. No more Severa, thanks, bro. And then Pendula Lapana. Then the Queen is adding you. I don't know whether your internet is playing game, the Queen. It is adding you. No answer from the Queen. No answer from the Queen. I don't know what's going on. No answer from the Queen. I don't know what's going on with my sister Lapana the Queen. It yala. Okay, why is it the Queen? It's adding you. It's adding you. It is adding you. Yes, was one gena uPatricia Majalisa intombe mhlope eramuna era.
Hello, my brother. Kunjani?
You look so well and you look beautiful.
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well.
Yes, how are you, presenter?
Ngiright mina ngiyaphila bhuti wami unjani wena?
Ngiyaphila mani, uyazi wena nyama uyazi njengesepa yokugeza.
Mina ngikhona full time.
Lokho nilele phela ukuthi sike sichaye enye show together laphana manje lokho sesaba ukuthi siyachaya iDalom Kids.
No, ukuthi wena uhlala utravela ngithi awubambeki wena awuthinteki vele.
Right, nanso ke indaba siswami akuthi fahla uthini ye program leyi.
Na indaba yakho i-right kakhulu bhuti wami. It's a very good topic. This topic we spoke about it with some people before, some artists. Before I came to the UK, I was living in South Africa, and from what I heard, the complaints that I had is not only the upcoming artists, even the old school artists, they are complaining. It's affecting them as well. What is happening? It's not we agree to disagree, right? I comment ega Chris is the presenter's choice. No. When it comes to big radio stations, it's not the presenter's choice, it's the radio station's choice. Because a presenter where radio station enkulu doesn't play his own type of music that he wants. His music is compiled by producers. He goes to work, he doesn't even know what he's going to play for the day. It's something that is compiled for him. There are some producers behind the presenter. The presenter is only there to play the music and to talk whatever they're talking about on that topic, right?
Nothing down.
So we mustn't say, when it comes to big radio station, it's not about ama DJs or ama presenters. It's about them, those big radio stations. They target those artists who are on top. who are bringing in money. And from what I've gathered from most South African artists, they
Yeah.
complain about large radio station, this big radio station, these SABC, blah 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 blah, all those big names. They go for artists labana abaku top 10 on those days.
Yes.
Imali, abafaki imali, because those radio stations is all about money. They are different from us, Tina, esebenza ngama online radios. It's not
Yes.
about money. It's about the passion I have in music. Some of us, online radio DJs and presenters. Do you know, Uguti, we pay radio stations lawa for us to be able to play that music. We pop out money from our own pockets, and most artists, they don't know that. We are paying these online radio stations for us to be able to play their music.
So you go to work, you find the music already there. The producer has already done the piling up.
That's why they say at this big radio station, there's someone there's a compiler, someone who compiles music for you, the producer of the show that you are doing. You don't just do like DQ at Pamtengo Radio, whereby I just go in the studio and I do my own thing without a producer behind me. It's totally different. With these big radio stations, there's a producer, there are compilers, there's a department for music that does that. The presenter or the DJ have nothing to do with the music that is going to play on air. He's being pushed by the producers that you need to push this music because this artist is making money, so he's going to bring money to our radio station. So guys, let's not point fingers at presenters and DJs. Those people, they're at work. They're being paid to play that music on radio by the radio station, of which the radio station is the one which is being paid by the artist to play his music. You see how it works?
I received some messages and phone calls. I mean, I cannot play the audios because of I didn't get the permission from the guys who sent me the audios. I cannot do that. In Zimbabwe. Honest enough, yes, you are right, the Queen. I understand you. Unfortunately, probably me, I'm lucky to be on a radio station. You know, my radio station is an FM radio, but I'm lucky to
pile my own FM radio. Yeah.
Yes. I'm lucky to choose my own. I mean, to do my own music. But these young boys in Zimbabwe, they are upcoming youngsters. They are very talented, the Queen. You know, they play this type of music called dancehall music. You know, it makes me cry.
Let me tell you something about those dancehall music. You know, these dancehall artists, when it comes to our big radio station, our national radio stations, they don't play vulgar music. First thing, they don't play vulgar music on radio. Even our online radio, I work for an online radio.
No, you cannot play because you cannot play because of
the most of the upcoming artists, especially those who are doing dancehall, my brother, they are using the vulgar language in music.
And you cannot play it because once you play it, you are in trouble yourself.
Exactly. The quality of the songs, the quality of the music they are doing, sometimes it's poor quality that can't play properly on radio. You know, that's why they say bring your demo. Once they play that demo and they listen to it, and it has got lots of rubbish language in it, my brother, they throw it away.
That's why they say normally play the clean version, play the clean version, and I understand you.
Yes, they need to refrain from playing, from doing from like using bad language. This vulgar music, especially on these young upcoming artists who are doing Zim dancehall. I'm sorry to say this, my brother, but today I have to be honest. These people, they are using vulgar language a lot.
What is your advice towards? What is your advice, the Queen? You are a presenter. You know, you do a lot. You have worked with the people like Opatisa Majalisa. What is your advice to these upcoming youngsters from Botswana, Zimbabwe, South Africa?
My brother, I'm always advising these artists to go into the studio and do the best. Bring out the best Don't just do something like this morning and 2 hours later you are giving me a song and you want me to play it. Before I play your songs, once you email them to me, like now I've put my email address there. It's not that I'm just taking your song and I'm going to play it. I listen to the songs first. And some of their songs, my brother, some of their songs, especially these upcoming artists, the sound quality is very poor. And advice, the other advice I want to give them, if I ask you to email me your songs, don't ask for my number that you want to send me your songs on WhatsApp. Myself, I don't play music shared on WhatsApp because the sound quality is very poor. Email me your songs. Don't ask for my number to say, I need your WhatsApp number. I need to email you my songs on WhatsApp. I don't play WhatsApp music. The sound, that song has been shared to almost, I don't know how many people, thousands of people. The sound quality now is very poor. Send me your original copy on the email that I've put there. Email me your songs and see if we don't play your songs. And also, they are saying, they're talking about corruption, Kuma presenters and the AMA DJs. Do you know themselves, they are corrupt as well? These upcoming young artists. They email you your songs, right? You play their songs on radio, right? You just ask them, one jingle. How much are you gonna give me for that jingle? Music industry on its own, from the upcoming artist to the big fish, is corrupt.
It's corrupt.
Yes. They mustn't point fingers at presenters and DJs. These young upcoming artists, they are corrupt. These big fish, even if you ask them to do a jingle, they won't do it. They'll just ignore you. You know them, they don't do it. They ignore you. These young upcoming artists, they email you your music, you play their music. Then one day you just say, my brother or my sister, can you just do me a 40-second jingle? They'll ask you, so how much are you going to give me? So they mustn't say the corruption is on the radio station. Themselves, they are corrupt. It's all about monies in their heads. It's all about monies. Okay, saying release this new album, so I have to make money. Myself, I believe like me. I don't do it for money, my brother. Believe me.
I know that. I
don't do it for money. I don't get paid to work on that radio station. It's just a voluntary work. And the passion I have for music, that I don't want my music to die. I want to keep hearing my old music and these upcoming young artists. I love music. It's for the love of music. But they think we are getting lots of money out of playing their music. But no, we're not getting paid.
But Sisi DQueen, how can they be recognized? And what is your advice towards a young 21-year-old who wants to, because the promoters, Sisi DQueen, I know you are an MC sometimes, you do a lot of things, how can these young boys be, they want to, one day, they've got a passion of coming to the UK. How can they be recognized? What's the way forward? What's your advice to these young children?
My advice for them is just that when you sit down and plan, okay, fine, just put your all in that song. Do you know what the album can have 10 songs but one hit song?
I know that, yes.
Put your all in your song. Just pull up your socks and tell yourself what I need to record. We are born with I'm an artist of Dala. Just look at this old artist from way back, my brother. When music was still music and real music, not this upcoming artist. Anyone who owns a laptop now is an artist. That's the problem. Anyone who has a laptop thinks he or she is an artist. She can record a song. Look at these old school artists. These artists from way back. When they go in a studio and release an album, this is real music and this is an album which is gonna go, I don't know, havoc, which is gonna cause all sorts of crazy things. because they take their time, they sit down and take their time. I need to go into the studio now. I need to go and do this.
You know, the Queen, the way you talk about, you know, you bring experience into radio presenting. It's a pity that people like you are not given enough time to, to go and work for massive radio stations like SABC, you in Botswana or whatever in Zimbabwe, so that you have lived in Europe for a long time. You know your stuff. But do you believe? Yes, you have told me. But do you believe that this, in some areas, the producers can be corrupt as well?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
What is the
Very
way
much.
forward? What is the way forward, the Queen, for your young Francistown young
I think
daughter?
the way forward. The way forward. I know there's even some producers who watch this video, who are watching right now.
Yes.
The way forward, my people, is like, for example, we've got Radio Zimbabwe, right?
Yes.
Radio Zimbabwe caters mostly for local
Yes.
products.
Yes.
It's a government-funded radio station, right?
Yes.
Where presenters get paid. Unlike us, we don't get paid. If they can only give, I think almost every day, if there are 2 or 3 slots whereby they play music from upcoming artists.
Thank you. Thank you. That is
they
the
can
point.
give us those slots. My brother, we have got 24, nowadays our radio station are 24 hours, right? So meaning we've got 24 hours.
2 hours each, 2 hours each, 2 hours each, 2 hours each.
They can give us a slot in the morning for upcoming artists and a slot late at night for upcoming artists. We don't mind. We would love that. We are tired of hearing same names, same people, same music every day. There are young girls, there are young boys who are doing good in music. But they don't have that exposure. Of course, Tina said we can play their music here online, but how many people listen to online radios? Echolocho, Egwanda. You see?
I have put that down, and I'm going to talk to Khubani Moyo. I think I didn't think about such a thing, that 24 hours and the wasted hours sometimes, because I think this is I've been talking to you for the last maybe 10 minutes, but what you have just said about giving the presenters for these upcoming artists just 2 hours, I didn't even think about it.
2 hours slot, a 2-hour slot, my brother. Even if they don't do it twice a day, just once a day, just for 2 hours, 7 days in a week, believe me, they'll be recognized. They should do like what Simon Cowell, the biggest producer in UK, does. He looks for talents all over. He gives opportunities. Upcoming artists on X Factor, that's where he signs his artist from. He doesn't go for big names. Those big names, they're now doing their things. They're now making their own money. They don't care about who Simon Cowell is. He goes for the youngsters. He brings them out. He gives them opportunities.
He educates children. They pass, they finish. Go and look for your work.
Exactly. He always invites our producers to his events. Come and sit in the crowd there and watch. You might pick someone who is very talented. Our producers, especially radio station producers, Radio Zimbabwe producers, if they are listening right now, I'm not talking of national radio. National radio is not my thing. Myself, I'm talking about Radio Zimbabwe. It caters for locals. Can they please give upcoming artists in Zimbabwe just 2-hour slots every day, 7 days a week?
there is an issue, the Queen. You know, everyone likes your comments, especially the one you've just said. Everyone likes your comments. It's just unbelievable how, you know, you brought to that thing. I'll make sure that I bring that thing. Definitely, I will talk to people like Okubani. That one, 2 hours to this upcoming artist. I think it has got to be done. There is an issue about in Bulawayo. I know you. I don't like to divide people. That's why I like to speak in both languages, my sister. But there's an issue whereby the radius of a radio station in Bulawayo is 40 kilometers. Do you understand? And then in other places like Harare, you'll find with IBA International. What do you think about things like that? Because once you get out of Escotini or whatever, you cannot hear music. How can we improve things like that? Don't you think now is the high time, if you're in Bulawayo, to have, in Zimbabwe, to have a radio station in Gwanda, to have a radio station in Somapula? Don't you think so?
Yeah, community radio stations, they are needed, my brother.
They are needed.
They are needed all over. We need community radio stations. Even in my country, there are less community radio stations. I don't think there is any community radio station in Botswana. We need those community radio stations. In Botswana, there's RB1, there's a Gabs FM, there's Yaruna FM. Those are big names. And those big names, they always target most successful artists who are bringing in money at that moment. But for Radio Botswana, Radio Botswana belongs to the government. It's a government-funded radio station, and it's their responsibility as the government to make sure each and every person or each and every town or every whatever district has its own community radio station.
It's so
and
sad.
Radio Botswana, and Radio Botswana is the government-funded radio station, which is called the National Radio Station. It is its responsibility to play music from upcoming artists.
Right, the Queen, there are a lot of people asking for your email address. You type it when you finish this.
I'll type my email address when I finish.
I cannot. Honest enough, you just told me something which I never dreamt of. And when I tell these people, I'm not going to say it's coming from my mind. I'll tell them that it came from someone else. That 2 hours of this upcoming artist,
yes,
it's a very, very important thing. The Queen, I listen. I'm a journalist. I try by all means to be very fair. I've got TuneIn Radio, whereby I listen to all radio stations. TuneIn, you can listen to a radio station in Botswana, in South Africa.
Yes.
I listen to radio stations in Zimbabwe, whereby I spend, maybe when I'm free, I spend about 4 or 5 hours a day. You'll find that you won't hear one language from another city for maybe 5 hours song. I don't want to, I'm not going to say Shona on Debele song. Don't you think the fairness sometimes is not there in those big radio stations in Zimbabwe?
Those big radio stations in Zimbabwe, they are corrupt. That's why I'm saying that people must not point a finger at the voice that is behind the microphone. That person who is behind the microphone is being told what to do. They have less power. They can't do anything. AMA radio stations are Zimbabwe, they're different from EBBC as England. This is a first world country. That's a third world country. Corruption is too much in third world countries. Once you raise your voice at work in Zimbabwe, you can be fired. And you don't have anywhere to go to report. So these artists or listeners should not point fingers at the voice that is coming from the radio station. That person has been told and asked what to do.
I was in Zimbabwe in August, my sister the Queen, and I do a lot of things, and it happened that I went to Harare. I was listening to this a fantastic presenter on a radio. I was listening to it, so I requested I requested for a song. It's amazing. I said, can you please play me? But I pretended I didn't want people to know my name. I said, can you play me a song by Busingube called True Love? And then the girl said, who is Busingube? What where is Busingube? I don't blame that girl. I don't blame that
No,
girl because she's
no.
probably young. But
And you know what they did? You know what they did to Busingube? It's obvious. Uti kulama music library. I think you know what I'm a big radio thing. They've got what they
yes,
call a music library. Yes, they don't keep
yes.
their music like we do in our laptops and in our hard drives. No, they've got what they call a music library. Busingube's music is right at the back.
Mm. Right at the
Because
back.
now they're right at the back. So that small girl doesn't even know any song from by Busingube.
It's pathetic.
Which is the reason why myself I try by all means to play that old. And look at it, Futi, my brother, even here on our Facebook platform. Have you noticed, Uti, once you do your slot on Facebook and you're playing old school music or upcoming artist music, no one is bothered. They all run away from you. They don't even, you probably have five viewers who are watching you. But now just start playing those big names who are trending right now and see how many viewers you're gonna get. So corruption is all over. Even us as Amafans, we are corrupt. We don't give we don't give these upcoming artists a chance. We forget what these are getting old and they'll die someday. And we still need music. Music is the food to our soul. We can't live without music.
The Queen, please accept people who will be asking you for your friend request and send them even to follow you. You have received a massive vote, and a lot of people, they actually want you to be the president of Zimbabwe, but you cannot be the president without approval from me.
No, my brother, listen to me. My vision, my vision. I know Zimbabwe is too corrupt. But I'm a fighter myself. I'm a strong woman and I'm a fighter. If I want something, I get it. My vision is to go back and be on Radio Zimbabwe there and play my music in speaking my 5 different languages that I can speak.
5?
Yes.
No, dear Queen, we love you so much, my sister. Even though you owe me big time, I'm not going to say in front of the viewers, but we love you so much, Sissy. Thank you so much, honestly, of my sister. We love you so much. Keep in touch with me, Kazlam. Put your email address. Yes, put your email address so that people will email you their music, my darling.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'll be watching.
Thank you so much, Kazlam.
I'll be watching. You can add someone else. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. I love this girl. She's just unbelievable. Right, let me see. There's someone wants to be added. Lapana Nomsa. Let me add Lapana. Yes, Ipike Kodangapo. Fana Lapana. Ipike Kodangapo. We wanted to talk to the manager. We wanted to talk to one of the manager of the radio stations, but unfortunately, he says you'll be doing a live show now. Right. No problem. Mobile live. Is adding you there. Itope Kodangapo. Ipike from that side. Is adding you. Right, guys, we are talking about this thing which is killing our music. But uti Queen, we what we have got 24 hours radio stations. Why can't we give these youngsters 2 hours? Only 2 hours for the upcoming youngsters. 2 hours only. That is very good. Right, guys, my email address is right. Nasiani email address here. I'm adding you there. Someone is being added there. Declined. Someone is declined to be added. No more Sebera. I'm adding you. Try and press the right button. Press the camera. Just press the camera, nothing else. Press the camera or tilt your camera the other side. Tilt your camera the other way. Tilt your phone the other way so that it's adding you. It's saying it's adding you. Right. Anyone who wants to be Wildlife. Where is Wildlife Lapana? Wildlife is preparing for a show. I would love to talk to Wildlife Lapana, but unfortunately, he's saying he's preparing for a show. Wildlife, can you WhatsApp me? Can you call me the WhatsApp Wildlife? Can you call me on the WhatsApp? Stanley, there is a music computer compiler for every show. Wildlife, can you call me on the WhatsApp? The number is pinned there. I know you can afford the WhatsApp Wildlife. Can you call me MC Wildlife? Just for 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes. You are a radio manager. Just for 2 minutes on the WhatsApp call so that we can add you. All right. I'm waiting for no more lapana is adding you, but you are not picking it up. You are not picking it up. Anyone who wants to be added, please write. There's another add lapana. Let me try lapana. What nguba no standing of lapana. Let me try and add ustendi lapana ngoba unomo ikanya iyamala lapana. Stanley ipike kola ngapo jakel dala. Ipike kola ngapo. Just pick it from your side, my brother. It's adding you. It's adding you. Make sure you hold your phone. You hold your phone like this. You hold your phone like that. It's adding you lapana Stanley. It's adding you lapana Stanley. It's adding you lapana Stanley. So itope kona hapo kazam. Itope kona hapo. Itope kona hapo. It's adding you. It's adding you. Yes, true, my brother. Bayaphendulana lapana. Stanley, there is a music compiler for every show. What needs to be understood is that most of the upcoming artists are quick to point a finger at the radio stations. Yeah, lapana manager or radio station lapana. I would love him to come and talk and defend himself. My battery is low. We'll finish what I want. Sorry. Come on. Right. Stanley, it's adding you, Lapo Stanley. It's adding you, Stanley. It's adding you, Stanley. It's adding you. I don't know what's going on. It's adding you, Stanley. I'm still waiting, lapana. We are looking to lapana. Let me see, lapana. Stanley, Stanley. I'm adding you, Stanley. I'm adding you. But are we Dobby? Lapana? I don't know what's going on. Are we Dobby, lapana, Stanley? But keep trying. Yes, guys. What do you think? Do you think there's actually corruption? I think there is, but the managers are saying, but I would love to have these guys to come and talk. We want to hear everyone. So that, I don't want to divide people. We want to hear everyone because honest enough, I feel sorry for these upcoming artists. Rotate the camera, guys, before you edit. Rotate your camera before you edit. Yes, just rotate your camera before you edit. That is what ucho njalo lapha uthi queen. Ucho njalo lapha uthi queen. Rotate your camera before you edit. Let me see ukuthi ngingabona ubanda phana uStanley. Akubambe njalo Stanley. I'm adding you, Stanley. I'm adding you, Stanley. I'm adding you laphana. I don't know what's going on. Mana ngizama ukudinga ngoba nomunye laphana calls. Yes. What a program. Honest enough, what a program. I'm enjoying this. Ustendi lapana Stanley lapana. Let's see. I would love to hear what he wants to say. Ustendi lapana. Now lapana Ustendi mana imzame lapha ngizwe ukuthi ukhona na. Right, sesizama kuye lapho Ustendi. Akubona ukuthi uyayidoba yini Ustendi? Right. It's ringing, Stanley. Right, Stanley is ringing lapana. Sisamelele Stanley lapana, sisamelele Stanley. Yes, bakwethu uthi Queen lapana ukhulume nge2 hours. 2 hours yokuthi kona ama upcoming artist. Where is Golden Chooks? Golden Chooks declined to Stanley. No answer from Stanley. I think he's busy. No answer from Stanley. Right. Let's see. Someone wants to be added in lapana. I wish we could have this topic. Let's see. Stanley, I'll try again, Stanley. Or if you want me to call you the WhatsApp call, give me your number. I'll add you on the WhatsApp call. If you want me to add you on the WhatsApp call, give me your number. I'll add you on the WhatsApp call. I'll add you. Then someone wants to be added, lapana. Right. No more. I'm adding you. No more. Rotate your camera, guys. Rotate your camera so that I can bring you. I wish I could have this topic every time, my brother. We speak music language and you have made my day. Oh no, we have to try, my sister. No more. Can you rotate your camera or call me on the WhatsApp call? I can spare 5 minutes. Right. MC Wildlife, can you request an ad? MC Wildlife, can you request an ad? Let me see if I can add MC Wildlife lapana mbolo to the camera now. MC Wildlife lapana himbone lapana. Let me check MC Wildlife lapana ayimbona lapana MC Wildlife right do you have a camera MC Wildlife can you request a camera MC Wildlife, then we talk, or you can call the WhatsApp call. I will need you MC Wildlife. He's a manager, we want to talk to him, right? Usted is not picking upon let me see, I don't know what's going on. Rotate your camera, guys. Rotate your camera. Right. Let's see. Right. Stanley, look at that number there. Call that WhatsApp number. Call that number there. I pinned the number there. Just call that number straight. Put 004474 and call on WhatsApp. Yes. I'm waiting for MC Wildlife. I'm waiting for MC Wildlife to see if he can come in. But I can't see him. I can't see him on the camera there. MC Wildlife. People with cameras there. I have got Unkala Lapana. I have got, what's going on? They are, all of you guys, you are declining. You rotate your camera. All of you, right? I'm approving you then again, no more. I'm approving you no more. I'm approving you. This is the world we live in. If you have money, your talent, it gets crushed. Lapana, yes, my sister Lapana. Lawe, my sister, I'll need you definitely. No more. You are not responding. It's either you're pressing the wrong button. Press the camera, right? Lapana manambone lapana usekona lapana wildlife lapana manambone wildlife futhi usekona nah, just hold on lapana. Do you have a camera there, Wildlife? Let's see. Anguboni, I can't see you, Wildlife. Just come out and come back. I cannot see there. I cannot see a camera with you there. I cannot see you there. I cannot come out and come back. Guys, this topic, I didn't know that this topic was going to be massive like this. Right, there is a call there. Right, Right, hello?
Yeah, more Philip Albert.
I'm good. Who is this?
Sure. Wildfire.
Yes. Well, very good. How are you?
Not too bad, my bro. How's it going?
I'm very good. What do you think about the topic?
Yeah.
Hello, I can hear you. Hello, Wildlife?
Yeah.
Yeah, just continue, Nyabuzo. Yeah, continue, I can hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
An artist.
Yeah.
You record the song.
Yeah.
Most important thing, they're not doing music for themselves. But I think most of them, when they record their music, they're recording for themselves. They forget which the listener out there is the client. All right. So, if they record the music, you're not going to get airtime. And one thing, I'm artists that they make a mistaken kuli uti bacabanga ukuthi ma ungabuya le city lakho a radio station immediately music will be played. That's not the case. There is a procedure. There is a team that sits down, listens to the music and see uti that music, is it the quality, is it in line with what the station stands for, right? If it's not going to get airplay. But if the music is good and it's got the right message, it will definitely get airplay. Brown envelope. There is a lot of people who would ask for brown envelopes. That we're not disputing. It's true. And
yeah,
artists, they need to learn in music. It's not for them. In music, it's for the listener. And
yeah,
so now shows that we do where you're saying, okay, we just doing a segment where you bring the music of all the artists, whether it's good or it's bad, and then you get the listeners to choose which songs do they think can be added into a radio station playlist. So there's a voting process that goes in, but it's not all songs that come in. And any the attitude yama artist, Artists amaningi, especially the upcoming ones, sorry to say, but one attitude, they think they've made it in life before they even get onto the stage. And that is the most important thing. Attitude is king. Attitude is key for these artists. If they learn the attitude determines how they will progress in their music career, trust me, they'll never have all these problems that they are facing. If ungabuya kweSami station ufuna ukusubmit music, somebody tells you to pay, call me.
Call me.
Look for somebody in position of power. Call and say, I've been charged for my music to be played. It's not the case. In music, yonke can be played as long as it's good and it's in line with what the station stands for. The message is right, then the music will be played.
That is fantastic. What do you think about? I know you are preparing for the show, my brother. I always I'm proud to call you a brother and proud to call you a friend, and I'm proud to work with you. Whenever you want to go, let me know. But what do you think about the point raised by that lady who said in other radio stations we must give them just 2 hours of this upcoming artist?
Look, it's a very noble idea. Look, as much as the processes of selecting the music that has to be played on air, we can create such platforms. Okay, fine. As an artist, bring your music. Then we have a show where we showcase these new songs. But then we get the listener, because the music at the end of the day is played for the listener. We get the listener to be the judge and say, oh, that's a very good artist. Maybe give them an airtime and what. Then we can then bring you, whether it's an interview, just to showcase your talent, your skills, etc., etc. And that's a very good idea. That I'm open for that as well. I think Watimbanu, is it the Queen?
Yes, the Queen.
If you can send me a direct inbox, and then we can talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And see how we can put up that show.
My last question to you, my brother, is why is it you hear a song more than 5-6 times a day on a radio station? One song.
Okay, right. There's a process called high rotation, right?
Yes.
You find there's an artist that is selected by a station that they say, okay, this music is good and the listeners love these songs. So those songs are put on high rotation, which means you're able to hear that song 4 or 5 times in a day because it's on heavy rotation for that day. And that's why you find with Amanyama radio stations, there is actually 30 songs that you hear every day for 30 days. Without fail.
Without fail.
So those songs are put without fail. Those songs are put on what is called high rotation. So if a song is on high rotation, you will definitely hear it on a daily basis.
Thank you very much for that education, because I didn't know.
It's like a concept called music. It's called music. Is it music-driven radio? Listener-driven music.
Listener-driven music.
The listeners. Kind of music. Yes.
My brother.
Spend it listening to radio.
I'm so proud that you have just come out and say this, because I didn't know why, honest enough. Me, I try by all means, I try by all means not to select that you speak, you kuluma, you staura. I don't do that. But me, I'm lucky that where I am, I was given a slot because I do a program called Music of Africa. So I'm the only one who picked my own music. But probably one day I'll work for another radio station in Southern Africa or wherever. You understand? It will be very harder for me but it's part of the station anyway. Wildlife, I really appreciate for you to come here. Do you want to say anything more? Anything you want to add more on what you've just said?
All I can say is music is a universal language.
Yes.
You need to understand to appreciate good music, and all the upcoming artists make good music is good enough. Don't make music for yourself, but music for the listener. If you create sorry, you're not gonna. The world is just that. What do you call it? It's just that rough. And the market will always be the judge.
Wildlife and the other presenters as well, they play music for themselves. I mean, especially not for those who are big, because I've seen presenters playing music for themselves. I know that. I'm a presenter. I've been doing journalism for a long time.
You see, that is wrong. In terms of being a music or a club DJ, you don't play music for yourself as a presenter. Same applies when you are a DJ in a club. You don't play music for yourself. You play music for the audience. And that's why you find you go to a club, a certain DJ is playing and it dance floor is empty because he is enjoying the music. Presenters are given the free.
I can hear you, Wildlife.
Okay.
Yes. No. Yeah. You know, I really
appreciate.
No, I appreciate Gazlam. Yeah. When I come to South Africa, I'll come and see you.
I have to go.
Yeah, I'll come and see you in your office. I'll come and see you in your office one day, my brother. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is my brother, Wildlife. Thank you so much, Wildlife. Thank you so much. Cheers, brother. Yes, that is my brother, Dave. Thank you so much. Yes, right, let me read some comments, Lapana. Thank you, MC Wildlife. I said the same, let me see. I said the same, thank you, MC Wildlife. I said it, these upcoming artists are for recording themselves. Right, the email for Itikwi is there now. Thank you for acknowledging my dear MC. I will definitely inbox you. Right, Bernard is saying about the quality. What exactly do they want? Because like me, my song last year was played to Power FM, Radio Zimbabwe, Star FM, and Zim Online Radio Party to other stations. Not even one day. So this is let's see the comment, the whole comment. This issue of quality again. Right, guys, when you want to be added, just request an add button. Let me check the panel. Again, Golden Chooks, another presenter. Ukona yin maybe I will leave him, but Golden Chooks is one of the massive presenters here in the UK. We need to talk to these presenters. Golden Chooks, if you can give us your only 2 cents, and then we can add other people. But Golden Chooks, I know you love to and I've got a young boy, Nyasha Bandila as well. I want to add. Golden Chooks, if you can accept my ad, I'll appreciate. But if you are busy, it's not a problem. Golden Chooks, I'm adding you. He's a powerful presenter who always try by all means to promote these upcoming youngsters. Right? If there's a presenter here live, can you do me a favor, please? Can you type in your emails so that these upcoming artists can send you their music? Golden Chooks is aiding you. Probably you are busy. I would love them to come in. They are musicians as well. I was waiting for a young boy called Inyasha to be added, but it's not. Can I come back? Someone says, can I come back? Yes, you can come back anytime. Yes, come back anytime. Can I come back? Come back, request, come back. Yes, come back to Queen. Yes, we want you. Come back to Queen. Yes. Anyone who wants to come talk this topic, we need to help these young kids, these children. They spend most of their time trying to make a living from music, but some of them are saying they are being turned away. We are not going to ignore that. Right, to Queen, I think is coming back. Lapana on Ustendilov ito bekolapo stendi ukufonela la kulokhu uzeni wehlulwa kuyidobha idobha Stanley is coming to you Stanley idobha khona ngapho pick it Stanley pick it if it's not accepting, rotate your camera, play with your phone, rotate your phone like that, rotate your phone, and then you'll end up coming live. Stanley is adding you lapana Stanley Ndlovu ngeke ngakuzama lapana kodwa Okay, where is Nyasha? Where is Nyasha? Where is Vince Man? Where is a lot of people? We spoke about this. A lot of South African artists, a lot of radio presenters also. Let me check the. I saw a message. Lapana got Ngela Lapana. I'm still waiting for Stanley Lapana. Stanley is 80 new, but you're not picking it up. Stanley is 80 new. Stanley, but you're not picking it up. Bro, what's up, Nyasha? You don't have a camera. You don't have a camera, Nyasha. No problem, my brother. No problem, Nyasha. No problem. Where's Tawanda Magunde? He also wanted to be added. I want to hear from so many people, South Africans, artists there. Please come in. No answer from Stanley. Like there are two requests. Pana. Manazame futi uti kwenda pana. No answer futi again. Answer from me, guest Uti Queen. What's happening? Camera mean I don't know. Let me add you. No answer again from Uti Queen again. Let me see Stanley Lapana. Stanley is 80. Stanley is 80 new. Stanley is 80 new. Stanley is 80 new. Please, guys, I want to hear from you, and I want to hear from you. I know I might take your time, but we planned for this program. You declined, Stanley. You pressed the wrong button. Now press the right one. You declined it. Don't press the one you pressed now. Press the camera. Just press the green icon. Press the green icon. Press the green icon, Stanley. You pressed the wrong one. Now I think you can see you press the wrong one. Press the green icon, which is a camera, and then you come in. I tried to call the Chooks. The Queen, I'll bring you back. The Queen, I'll bring you back. Yes, it's a lovely program because a lot of people, they are responding. If you see how many people are in this platform, you won't believe. You won't believe how many people are in this platform about this program. Guys, if you are a musician, artist, anything you want to talk about this, presenter, anything you want to defend yourself, come in. Stanley is adding you. Is adding you, Stanley. Is adding you. Is adding you, Stanley. Or else, let me try and do this to you, Stanley. Let me try and ring you, Stanley. Answer, Stanley. Yes, it's coming. There's a call there. There's a call there. Someone is calling me. There's a call there. Let me see. Someone is calling. WhatsApp call. Someone is calling. Let's see who is calling. WhatsApp call is calling there. Who is calling? Right. There's an upcoming call there. Let me check. Hello? Hello, Stanley. How are you?
I'm correct. How are you, sir?
I'm not as bad as you are.
Yes, hey, Facebook, that's why I'm WhatsApp.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Stanley. Do you mind, Stanley? I mean, you can use your language, but if you can use international language and mix it so that other people can understand you, I'm very confident with you. We are not English is not our first language, but let's break it and try to make other people understand.
No, we can speak English, no problem.
Okay,
yeah, now my question is, there is a producer, there is a presenter, right?
Yes.
So my question is, isn't it a producer supposed to produce and he tells the presenter of the playlist that he's supposed to play during a certain show?
It is, you are right, you are 100% right.
So if it's like that, how does a presenter end up taking bribes? What is the producer's got a playlist of certain songs?
Nansi ndaba. Bamanjalo Stanley, Bamanjalo. Nkala, I'm trying to add you Nkala. I'm trying to add you Nkala lapana but uhlaba ibutton engayisiyo. Ngiyakwazi ukuthi technology iyakulahlisa. Phuma uphenduke njalo Nkala. Phuma njalo uphenduke njalo. Khuluma mfana kithi Stanley.
Yeah, that means this thing is between the two, the producer and the presenter. They're the ones who are taking the prize. If a producer is the one who's producing a show, and all of a sudden a presenter plays something that is not on the playlist, that means he's supposed to go for a hearing.
He's supposed to go for a hearing.
Yeah, I mean, that is not on the playlist. So that means the bribes are being taken by the producer and the presenter together, both of them.
Yeah. So what
these people are killing the industry, really.
Right, right. Uti Queen is back lapana. I think she would love to answer you, but Kuluma then beseli Kuluma the pendulana. Who is killing the industry? Stanley, who is killing the industry? Stanley, I'm talking to you.
With me, I think both of them, the producer and the presenter, these people, they work hand in hand, isn't it?
Yes.
If a producer says that the presenter is playing something that is not on the playlist, he's supposed to ask the presenter, why do you play something that is not on the playlist? That means there is something fishy going on there.
Okay, hold on, Stanley. The Queen, we almost understand.
I can hear him, my brother, perfectly.
Yes. So, what is it? What's your take on what Stanley is saying? The producer and the presenter are killing the industry.
That was my point exactly, Uguti. Why is it that Abantu they just blame the voice behind the microphone? What about those people behind that voice behind the microphone? Meaning, Uguti, if a presenter is corrupt, then there's someone who is much more corrupt than the presenter. They are both corrupt. That's why I even said that we are all corrupt. In these things, we are in this music industry is very, very, very corrupt. So we don't have to point fingers. Philip is corrupt. How about that person who is behind Philip? Because Philip cannot play music. How can you play the playlist that is not there, that you just brought from your house? How is it that possible?
Hold on, Tiquin. Can you hear Tiquin, Stanley?
I hear him correctly, sir. I hear him correctly.
Okay, right. Continue, Tiquin. Can I ask you a question? These musicians, don't they have a representative?
Some of these artists, my brother, they don't have the resources to have managers or stuff like that. They just do their own thing by themselves because they are still upcoming. No one knows about them. How can you hire a manager when you're just starting? You don't even have money to support yourself. So you don't have someone to represent you or a manager to talk on your behalf. You're just doing your own thing. But like what I said, Intole music, especially with my upcoming artists, I mean, I'm still sticking with my point. Uguti, guys, don't sing rubbish. Because the team, like what MC Wildfire said,
yeah,
you bring your demo, like I said, you take your demo to your radio station, right?
Yeah.
It's not the presenter who is going to listen to that demo. There's a team that deals with music. They're going to listen to that. Like I said, if you email me your music, I don't just take your music and go to Pamtengo Radio and start playing your music. I listen to it first in my house. Is this music? Can I play it for the people? Because when you're doing music, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for us, for the listeners. Music is for the people. It's not for you, the artists. That's one thing they need to learn, these upcoming artists. I am in about 4 or 5 music WhatsApp groups where I was added, my brother. I raised that point with I'm an artist, problem here. You are doing music for yourself. You're not doing music for the people. Make music for the people and see how it's going to be taken or how it's going to be received by the people.
Okay, hold on. Stanley, do you understand Uti Queen? You understand here?
Yeah, I'm listening to it.
What is
the way I see all this?
Yeah.
This upcoming artist.
Yes. Go on, Stan. Yeah, he's on hold. Right, the Queen. He's on hold. Someone is trying to call him. I know you. What's up, the Queen? Yeah. Hold on, the Queen. Go on. Go on.
Let them come together and do something about it. Let them hire a hall and compete against each other so that people.
Okay. I mean, we have to understand these people. They are trying by all means, the Queen, to call us in Africa. They are in Africa.
I know.
Yeah, we have to give them a chance, and they are using WhatsApp. Yes, go on, Stanley. I can see you are back now. Okay, you will come back. So, the Queen, honest enough, is I don't know, the Queen. I'm now into. I don't know what to do now about these kids. I feel sorry for the presenters as well, but who should I feel sorry more for?
I think we need to feel sorry for each other.
We need to feel sorry for each other.
Yes. The producers need to feel sorry for the upcoming artists. The upcoming artist needs to feel sorry for the presenter because the presenter has got less power. You see?
Yes.
And
Okay.
sometimes the presenter is not even. And sometimes the presenter is not even corrupt. He's not even getting anything out of that. You're just told what to do.
The problem is I have got some audios here, but I will have to have a permission.
Just have the permission first, then you do another show and you play the audios for us.
I will have to have a permission. And a young kid took his music. Yes, you are right. I now remember. A young kid took his music to a radio station, and the radio station, the presenter said to him, "I've given your music to the producer. Yes. He has listened to your radio, but the problem with you is you haven't paid $25. That's what the producer said. He said you have to pay $25. I mean, Mazwano knows and he said he took the record, the song to the producer. He gave the presenter took it to the producer, and the producer told the presenter that
okay, ngadon is asa omere.
Ngasa omere. Stanley, I know the network is a bit harder, my brother. Do you believe that the corruption is there though into this?
In this industry, the corruption is there. I've seen even here in South Africa, when it comes to awards, there is a certain artist who said it live that there are people who get awards through bribery. So it's happening.
Sorry, guys, someone was calling me on the phone. So, the Queen, sorry, someone was using. Unkala was calling me on this phone. Sorry, guys, sorry. Nkala, I'll call you on another. Nkala, use the WhatsApp call, the number which I've just pinned down there. Nkala, don't use the number you normally use. Use the number which is on the screen there. Sorry about that, the Queen. Sorry about that, Stanley. Right, here, go on, Stanley.
What I was suggesting is this. These upcoming artists, if they can just come together, compete against each other, right? Like they hire a hall, they let people come in, pay a certain fee, and compete against each other. Let people listen to their music.
Yeah, but Stanley, let me tell you something. If you say a boy, let's just pick a name, just say Vince Man is having a show in Kadoma. No one has never seen Vince Man the Queen. He has never seen Vince Man. Can you get me? Vince Man is having in Kadoma. Where some flyers? He put the flyers. People that don't know him, they've never heard his music. How can they come? People won't come. They'll just, where is this? But if you say Jar Plaza is playing at Living tomorrow at Kadoma, people will flock in because they know Jar Plaza he plays at the Timira Mimans as Omkido. That's where the problem is. And the problem is these boys, when they start, no big artist will call them to come and play during the break time. Do you understand? When Oliver Mtukudzi comes to UK, I would love to see Oliver Mtukudzi come with some new coming artists to give them a few play on when he's having a break. Do you understand what I mean? So that people can see that these boys are upcoming youngsters. That's my idea. That's what I expect the big guys to do.
Let me tell you something, my brother. There's a certain artist, I don't want to mention him by his name. He's a male, very good. He plays good music. Very, he has got that va-va-va-boom, you know, when he's on stage. You know what he once said to me? He once said to me, can you please ask these UK promoters just to buy me a ticket? They don't pay me nothing, just to come for exposure only.
That has happened to me 3 times. That has happened to me 3 times. 3 times to big artists in South Africa. 3.
Yes. He said to me, Dick, I don't want to be paid. All they can do is just to do a performance visa for me, buy me a flight ticket. Then I just, when they're doing those big events, I just come and give them just a short time slot just to get exposure. That's all I want.
It's so sad. I spoke to Freddy
It's also,
Kuala.
also because our promoters as well, they're very corrupt as well. They go for the big names. They don't care about these upcoming youngsters.
So sad, guys. Honest enough,
Very sad.
Stanley, do you have anything more to say, my brother, before we finish?
What I wanted to say is, what about these big artists? What are they doing? Especially if you know that from your community where you grew up, there is a certain young artist that is coming through, and you've got a concert. Why can't you just say, okay, let me just uplift someone from your community, and before your show, let him come in and do whatever he does so that people can see him. The big artists as well, they play a part in upcoming artists, you know.
That's what I was talking about. That the big artistic and especially, I mean, to go with. I expect the people. I've seen what Oliver Mtukudzi is doing. Let's be honest. Oliver Mtukudzi is trying to promote these young kids. He has done with the old young kids. He give them a chance. He has seen with people like Toki Vibes. He has seen with people. That's what I want to see. I want to see these coming up youngsters working with people like, it's so good. Nkala, I'll call you back in a minute when I finish, Nkala, when I finish with the Stanley. Stanley, I really appreciate you, Gazlami. I'm so proud to call you a brother. I'm so proud to call you a brother and a friend. Thank you so much.
No, thank you
so much. Thank you so much. Yes, the Queen. I'm so proud that
message, my brother. My last message. I don't care about these private radio stations because I know with the private radio stations it's all about monies, right? Yeah, they're trying to make money. They're trying to survive. My message is I'm only referring to all these government-owned radio stations. SABC, the government-funded radio station. ZBC is a government-funded. Radio Botswana. Those are the people I'm talking to. Myself, I don't care about these private ones. But I'm talking about the government-funded radio station, the national radio stations. Can they please give these people 2 hours? Okay, fine. I know what an artist to bring his or her demo, right? And if music is rubbish, that's throw it away. But to those who have got good music, give them an opportunity. Listen to their music, play it, give them a time slot on radio, especially the national radio stations. I don't care about these Star FM. Those are private radio stations. Those are all about money. Yeah, I'm talking about ZBC, and I'm talking to ZBC people right now. If there's anyone from the ZBC who is listening right now, slots, give them opportunities. Let the people judge. This is rubbish. Give the listeners opportunities to listen to the youngsters.
Just hold on it, Queen Lonkala Lapana, Bambajalo. Mr. Nkala.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Mr. Nkala?
I'm very well, Babu Janwe.
Ngiyaphila Nkala, ukhulume njengomuntu owakhulela eFlabusi owageza owamunya wasutha ungakhulumi ngantoko umuntu wakhulela eBotswana laphana eFrancis Town esidla imbambayila. Ngifuna ukufaka ivoice yakho abantu bakulalele. Usitshela ukuthi Nkala wena ngumhlabeleli uhleka nxa ngikhuluma lawe Nkala. Stop laughing, this is the important issue. Akuthi khaphukhaphu ngakho amafitshane.
Mina, what I wanted to say was there is a difference between music production and music marketing.
Yeah.
I've traveled a little bit in a number of countries in Africa and bumped on very, very, very good musicians.
Yeah.
Who no one knows about.
Yeah.
And I have listened to some musicians that get so much of publicity and airtime.
Yeah.
But when you listen to their music, it is okay.
Yeah.
So this matter is very important. I think you were talking about some regional radio stations and stuff to be able to tap into some talents that are hidden somewhere. It's very sad that there are some people who sing better than those that we know.
Yeah.
But they are in the dungeon somewhere and no one knows. Even when some people go and find them, I can't tell you like I've heard people with terrific voices and very, very good music. And some of them have never even recorded a track because they don't have even access to studios.
Yes.
And stuff. That is the setting as a guru. Now, we are local that you are talking about of people having access to radio stations through paying and the like. It's a very sad thing. But I believe whoever hunts down the talent and exposes the talent, I believe they still have got a lot of work to do because there are a lot of good people. Just to give you an example, I was in Swaziland about 2-3 years ago. I met a group of boys.
Yeah.
I tell you, those boys sing, Baba. They sing so much that you can shed tears. But I said to them, have you guys ever recorded? No. Do you know of any studio? No. Have you ever been exposed into anything? No. I wished that I had a way of exposing those boys. At some point, you know me, I do recording and I record some people, some artists. What I wanted to do, unfortunately, I was in Africa. If I could get you visas, because I would take you to the UK, go and record and promote you. Now, the group has since dismantled. The boys have scattered. Some are in South Africa, some are there, but the talent is there. The talent doesn't have any access to being listened to. I believe we will die without hearing good music because some of the best music is hidden somewhere.
Yes, you are saying that. But the Queen mentioned an example of Simon Cowell. Is it Simon Cowell who did talent? And this and you know, Mr. Nkala, you saying that, you know, by saying that. Yesterday I spoke to 2 youngsters in Zimbabwe. I have listened to their music, you know, but they are thinking of quitting singing because they've been doing this and doing this, but they think no one will ever listen to their music. So
it is said. I think the issue is about access.
The issue is about access. So how can we help these people, Mr. Nkala?
It's a big question. If I said I have got an answer, I would be lying. It's just an unfortunate thing that goes on and on and on. There is something with the Queen Aikulumile, Noma Aikulumile in such of a harsh word.
Yeah.
Amanyama artists sing rubbish.
Yes.
We can't run away from that. That is true to an extent somehow, because bakhona abantu who sing music trying to imitate others. They don't have an originality. So people get tired of hearing a certain artist being reproduced in different voices and different bodies and mouths. But the question is that even those people who imitate others, if they get a slot and they get space, sometimes they monopolize the space when there are plenty of people that are better than them, hidden somewhere because they don't have access anyway.
Mr. Nkala, by saying that, whenever I ask people when I do interviews, I ask them a question of inspiration. Who inspired you? Who is your inspiration? Some people, they will tell you that I was inspired by Leonard Dembo. I look at a very successful singer by the name, the late Tongai Moyo. Tongai Moyo was a brother to me. You will carry me everywhere. You will take me when I was a kid and drive me everywhere. He was one of the most successful people. Who inspired Tongai Moyo was Leonard Dembo. But because, I mean, a lot of people, they start singing, they want to be like Love Mama Jaivana. That's how they come. I don't think to imitate someone can be a very big problem.
Can I take
Just
over a
hold
bit?
on, Nkala. Hold on, Nkala. Let's put uti queen lipendulane loti queen.
Okay.
When myself, when I say the rubbish music, I'm not talking about imitating, because in music it's all about imitating. It's all about getting inspired by someone. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about imitating someone. When I say the rubbish, I'm talking of vulgar.
Yeah.
I'm talking of
Okay.
vulgar words, and I'm still gonna repeat it. That's a rubbish, because I can't play music ekhuluma inhlamba ku radio station. That's not my thing. I won't do that.
Mm.
That's
Because
rubbish.
the queen, let me correct these young artists. They are all here, most of them, and this video is going to go viral. I know. We have got young stars like Mambo Vinceman, very good, talented young men. But you know, these young kids, this dancehall thing, I don't know whether it came from Jamaica. I don't know. You know, when I was in Zimbabwe, maybe it was there, the dancehall. I love dancehall music. But as a presenter, I don't work for internet radio station. I work for an FM radio station whereby we are controlled. You understand? If I do anything, I can it's either the radio station can lose the license or I can be fired.
Even the internet radio station, my brother, we are told every day not to play that type of music on air with vulgar, with bad language.
So the young kids, you can understand. Listen, if you are all here, try by all means to have a clean version. You can have your music with those words, because some people, they love those words in a club, in a nightclub or whatever. But you must have two versions: one the clean one, and one the even if you go to YouTube, I think, Mr. Nkala, it will tell you that the clean version. Am I right or I'm wrong?
You are very right.
All right, Baba. Into engihhappy ngayo ukuthi usisi the Queen has sort of clarified what she meant about rubbish music.
Yes.
I also am one of those people that believe that music, particularly the lyrics, must inspire something positive to people. Not just to insult, just bring some unnecessary insultive lyrics. But I would want to go back to inspiration and imitating.
Yes.
Probably to come back to, because I said that I must go back to it and sort of clarify it.
Yes.
I believe it is good to be inspired by people.
Yes.
And I believe it is good to aspire to get to a certain level that some successful musician has gotten to. But that is my own opinion. There is some imitation, in my opinion, that is rather too much. That's my opinion. I'm not saying it is wrong, but sometimes you listen to some music and the imitation, and there are some people who even compose songs of the same arrangement as someone and try to sing exactly like that person. When sometimes even the tone of their voices are not the same. I'm not saying it is bad, but personally, I enjoy something that is original.
Yes, I understand. Miss Nkala, if I
understand inspiration, but I like somebody who will come across as themselves, because somebody who comes as original will draw much attention. Over people will have never heard such kind of a voice or even approach before. The music that I'm talking about, in my travel.
Yes.
It normally impresses me on that score, Yoguti. It will have its own taste, its own sound, its own beauty. And I normally wish if people would hear this, probably it will draw attention, because the manner at which it comes across is interesting and a little bit unusual. Not even, in terms of lyric, number one, top of my list according to lyrics, I like gospel music.
I know that.
But there's other secular music that talks about nice things, that talks about positive stuff, which is good as well. On that one, I like it too. And I like good instrumentation too.
Right, Miss Nkala,
So-
Nkala, can I ask you a question? Beside Philip station, beside the radio station where Philip is, where
Yeah.
has your music been played in other places? If you be honest with me,
Ikiyadlalwa ku-ZBC.
how did they play your music? Be honest with me, Miss Nkala. You are my brother.
There was someone that there was some people that I knew.
Thank
who
you
were
very much.
working
Can I stop you there? Your music was played on the station because you knew someone at the radio station. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. We have got a young Bulawayo boy, Vince Man, who has never had anyone, someone who lost his parents at the age of 2 and is trying to have a career. Yes, he's trying, but he has got no relative there. How can his music be heard on radio?
It's the same question that we're asking each other.
Yeah.
There are some people who do have opportunities of knowing people there and there, and some people who don't have opportunity. Then what then comes around is that those people who have opportunities of being in touch with certain people become selfish, and they only expose themselves and their friends, and sometimes get to a point of blocking other people that they sort of don't like, or whatever reason.
Miss
Which I
Nkala,
think
Miss
is what
Nkala,
we're talking about.
yes,
to
Miss
be fair.
Miss Nkala, you are a pastor yourself. Okay, I want you. I mean, let's tell the truth as it is. Do you think the corruption in the media industry is there?
The what? Sorry.
The corruption. Do you think there's any corruption in the media industry?
I think Econ, yes. I believe it's there.
You believe it's there?
Can I say something also before he goes?
Just before you go, let me ask him, my other colleague here, Eddie Queen.
So he is a pastor, right?
Yes. No,
His
he is a
music
pastor.
for-
He doesn't say that. He's actually a pastor.
His
Yes.
music for it to be played on ZBC, he had someone who knew someone, right?
Yes.
That's where my point comes in, which we are all corrupt.
Yes. Do you understand,
We are all
Kala?
corrupt.
Do you get that?
In that sentence here, it means we are all answering Israel.
Say it again. Say it again. I want you to answer yourself.
I see, like we say, I'm an artist. They are pointing fingers. I'm a presenters. They're the ones who are being corrupt and they are not playing their upcoming artist music. Right. That's where
I'm
the point
listening.
is. And myself, I said, no, let's not point fingers at the presenters. We are all corrupt. From the musician himself to the producer to whoever knows someone who is at ZBC for them to play someone's music, someone they know. So we are all corrupt in this.
In a way, I agree with you, but in a way, I don't. It depends on
We are
how
all
it
corrupt, Mr. Ngala,
happens.
because
Someone
for
who
your
knows,
music,
yeah. If
your
someone who
music,
knows you
no,
comes onto
that's
your music
corruption. Because
somewhere,
if you,
play.
Mr. Ngala, listen,
One
if
minute,
you
then
didn't
you-
know anyone,
one minute, both of you, Nkala and the Queen. I
Yes.
want you to
Yes.
talk one by one so that all the listeners can hear you. I'm happy that you are talking now. Right, go on to Nkala. Go on to hold on to Queen.
Right. I was saying that if someone who knows you bumps onto your music somewhere being played by someone and then says, I think I know this face, I think I know this person, and then develops an interest in listening to more of that music, and eventually that person asks for that music, I think that's a different scenario altogether.
No, that's
Okay,
corruption.
the Queen, you are shaking your head.
That's
You are
corruption.
shaking your head. You seem to be not
That's
agreeing with what Nkala is
corruption,
saying.
Mr. Nkala. As a pastor, yeah, as a pastor, he should know better. Uguti, knowing for you to get favors because you know someone, that's corruption. That's how it starts. Corruption is not all about the paying monies, Mr. Nkala. Because that boy who sent you audios, Mr. E, he doesn't have anyone who knows someone at ZBC, so his music won't be played because of that. That's corruption. That's what we want to try and stop. Uguti mina, because I know someone at ZBC, so my music is going to be played. So how about that person who doesn't have anyone, who is an orphan, who grew up in Kwabushu Uko, asina anyone, but he has the talent and the music, but his music can't be played on radio because he doesn't have anyone he knows. That's corruption, Mr. Nkala. That's corruption. Corruption is not all about paying or giving someone money. Doing each other my favors because we know each other. Ndo panotangira corruption, ipapo. We need that to stop.
I am listening. Can I respond?
Yes, go on.
Yes.
Can I respond?
Yes, respond, Mr. Nkala, please.
Right. I understand everything that the Queen is saying.
Yes.
About the fact that if you know somebody somewhere, that becomes corruption.
Yeah.
But let us assume that I was a presenter.
Yeah.
And I bumped onto the music of the young men that you guys are talking about. Unfortunately, I haven't met that person.
Yes.
If I bumped onto that music and I liked it, whether I know him or I don't know him, but if I bumped onto his music and I liked it, either I'm a producer or I'm a friend with a producer, then I take his music forward. Is that corruption?
That is a question for you, the Queen.
Getting to know someone with a talent, like I was saying, that's what Simon Cowell is doing. We are badinga abantu bonke abalama talents, despite of your age, whether you are 85, you are 90, but when you are talented, he shows you the right path to go. That's it. But what Mr. Nkala said, he said his music was played because he had a pastor who knows someone at ZBC. There was no producer or a presenter who came across Mr. Nkala's music. He had a friend at ZBC.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. Angithi, you asked me, how did my music get played on ZBC? And I answered the question as it was asked.
It was honest answer.
The honest answer. What music it was played on ZBC.
Because
I knew, you guys
because I knew
how
somebody.
Did it get played there?
Because
and I gave an honest answer.
Yes, that's true.
Because we knew someone who knew someone, right?
Okay.
Because we knew someone who knew someone. But how about that young man who doesn't have anyone who knows someone at ZBC? That's where the question is. And my point is, I'm saying ZBC should be giving opportunities to everyone. Despite the fact that that person knows someone at ZBC or not, everyone must be given that opportunity for their music to be played. That's what I'm saying myself.
I can't.
Despite the fact that I know Philip Ibanda, I know Ezra.
I saw a group of guys in Swaziland who don't even know anything about producers. I produce myself, but I do it here. I was so much trouble, even wish that I could carry my equipment to record them. But because even locally in Swaziland, no one knows them, and I don't know anyone either. Had I known a producer in Swaziland, I would definitely take those guys and say, these guys would they would but now my hands were tied. But then we come to the same question: if there was a good opportunity for publicity among musicians, those boys would be singing, and in my opinion, they sing much better than some of the people that I listen.
Mr. Nkala, you record music yourself. You saw these boys in Swaziland, whether boys or whatever, and as a musician, as someone who sings, why do you call them good singers? Was it because of the language, because of the way? What made you think that they were good singers, those boys? That's what we are trying to improve these young kids from Zim. Were they the language, the lyrics, everything? What made you think that these boys can be very good musicians?
Right. They were the songs that they were composing had very good message. Number one. Their voices were good. The way they were playing instrument was good. It was both skill and the content of what they were singing in terms of lyrics.
Thank you. Right. Before you go, Mr. Nkala, what is your advice to my young kids like these ones I've just mentioned, like Nyasha, like Vinceman, like the other one, like Makwaba? What is your message? Because these boys have started singing. What do you advise these boys? Probably there is a mistake they are doing somewhere, somehow. Probably they are not producing good music, or they are not. They are producing, vulgar languages. What is your advice towards these young kids who are coming up?
It's a difficult question, but I will try to say what I think. I think for those, if I say they must not sing something vulgar, it is difficult because the vulgar things have got audiences too. There are some people who sing vulgar things because their target audience is those people who like vulgar. So it is a difficult side on that one. But what I would say is, with music, there is singing and then there is publicity. I believe they should try and fight to get somewhere where their music will be known, either produced by a good studio or played somewhere. I know that's the difficult, but when it gets there, that's where they must know someone. Otherwise, if they don't know anyone, it's going to be difficult. Or someone must hunt them down.
Okay. Yes.
I think, Mina, when it comes to music, particularly when it comes to selling music, I think it's more about publicity than quality. There are some people, like I say, because they've got contact with big studios that have got big names, they are able to put their music in good platforms.
Okay.
When there is some music that is better than theirs, which somehow cannot get to those platforms.
Okay, Ms. Nkala, I will ask you two questions before you go. I know we have got so many people coming in, but I really appreciate, because you are my brother. I'm not afraid to call you my son, even if you are my brother. But that's not the case. What do you think about the issue of having a radio station at Philabus, a radio station at Gwanda, a radio station at in every place, so that these young kids can get the chance of getting a promotion? Because honest enough, these kids cannot rely on a radio station in Harare and Bulawayo. What do you think about community radio stations in all our small cities, Ikweru, Gwanda? Do you think we need these radio stations?
Local radio stations are not only a preference, they are essential. Because once we don't have them, it means the place that doesn't have a local radio station is unknown, is outside the picture. We live in a world of media where people speak about what they do, they broadcast what they do. So for those who happen to have no radio station in their area, it's quite unfortunate. I'm not quite sure what it takes, but I believe every corner of the country needs to have its own radio station for people to listen and for people to do their local news. I believe no one, everyone deserves a voice somewhere. So yeah, they're essential. Maybe let me just be brief and say radio station, local radio station, if they are manageable, they are not only preferable, they are essential.
Aye, Ngiyabonga Nkala. Is anything you want to add on top of that?
Now, what I want to add is that it's quite an interesting discussion. I rarely get live and discuss things, but I listened to this one for a while, for almost an hour listening. I thought this is interesting. Let me just go in and say a few things and listen to a few things.
Yeah, but don't try and divert the topic. You owe me a lot of money, but I didn't want to talk about it in front of people. But I love you, Nkala, and Mrs. Nkala. You are the best. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Right, the Queen, I have a problem here. Please, do me a favor, please. A lot of people now are sending me messages. The Queen, I'm not going to give people in number the Queen. Anyway, guys, anyone who wants to be added. So, the Queen, what is the way forward towards these young kids now, my sister?
Okay, the way forward towards these young kids, my brother, if you are a musician and you want your music to be given a airtime on radio, please avoid imwe language music. That's the only reason why some radio stations are rejecting your music.
Yes.
Some people, they cannot be honest as me or as honest as Philip Sibanda. They just say, after you left it, they just throw it away, that demo you left them.
Yes.
Yeah. There are some people who cannot be honest with you like we do. I try myself to tell I'm an artist, please guys, if you want your music to be played on radio, unless if you have your own audience that loves that and you don't want your music to be on radio, it's fine. Yeah. But if you want your music to be on radio, please try and avoid certain language. Make sure your lyrics are okay, your voice is perfect.
Yeah.
And just make sure just be like someone who is coming from a good family, someone with Ubuntu. My brother, Ubuntu counts a lot in all of the things that we do. Because I can't bring like my brother, you've got abantwana when you've got children in your house. I bring my demo to you, then you try to play that demo in your house, then boom. All the F words you know in the world, they're now playing on your radio in your house, and you have children there. Are you going to play that music, or you just take it off the CD and you throw it away?
You throw it away.
Exactly. So I think upcoming artists, please, if you want your music to be played on radio, especially on radio, make sure it's clean.
Thank you very much, the Queen.
Don't record for yourself, record for the people.
Record for the people.
Yes, and last thing, I'm like now I'm talking to ZBC. In other countries, it's fine. I'm talking to ZBC right now.
Yeah.
ZBC, please give your upcoming artist opportunities. Anyone with a talent in Zimbabwe, like right now, there's an issue. I have someone who is very talented in Zimbabwe, my brother. I'm not gonna say names because she didn't give me the consent to talk about her issue here, but I'm just going to make a long story short.
Yeah.
She's very talented. She's into filming, my brother, and she has got her own program which was going on ZBCT television. And all of a sudden, without any notice or nothing, or being told that something was wrong with your program, it was taken off because she is a private producer. It was just taken off, just like that. ZBC needs to give people their own people opportunities. ZBC needs to give their own people opportunities. ZBC needs to do community radios for different districts. ZBC needs to do that. Those community radios, ZBC needs to do them. There should be a radio station in Gweru. There should be community radio stations in Bulawayo and surrounding areas. There should be community radio stations in Mutare and surrounding areas. There should be community radio stations in Harare and surrounding areas.
Why do you think there are no radio stations in those cities you are mentioning?
I think with the things that has been going on in Zimbabwe, a lot of things didn't get an opportunity of being done because the money was just being spent just like that. You see, when the money comes in, no one has the idea or would say, let's do a community radio station for Bulawayo, for Gweru, for Mashingo, for Beti Bridge. We should be having a community radio station for Beti Bridge that caters for the Venda people and the Shitonga people. They is using their own language. You see, we should be having a community radio station in Gwanda that caters for those people in Gwanda who speaks Tswana and those who speaks Ndebele. We should be having a community radio in Cholosho for people who speak Iskalanga. Yabon? To make life easy. We should be having a community radio station in Mutare that speaks that language, that nice language, that lovable language of Mutare. That's how it should be. But in Zimbabwe, it's only 2 languages which are being which are being broadcasted on radio, like Harare and Bulawayo. That's it. Shona and Ndebele. That's it. Other people, there are Tsongas in what do you call it? That area where the Tonga people. Exactly. We should be having a community radio station in Victoria Falls that caters for the Tonga people and playing their music there. There are artists there in the Tonga, around Tonga people. There are lots and lots of artists.
In Beit Bridge, we don't know them. There are vendors.
Exactly. That's how it should be.
I don't know. I've got so many youngsters coming from Beit Bridge. The guys like Mark G, the guys like Padela, Vince Man. You know, they are young.
No one knows them.
Yeah, it's so sad. Are you reading the comments?
No.
Can you read the comments? You can't read the comments.
I can't read the comments. I'm seeing just a few.
Okay, let's leave it like that. I'm now. I've just someone has just sent me a check of £400. Uthi khona ngimnike email address yakho. Uthi khona ezakhuluma lawe manje lokho akukho kimi lokho kuthiwa ngumalume uThamo kaGwayi. You know.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for having me. I think it's time I go now. All right.
We love you so much, my sister. I think in the next 10-15 minutes I'm going to wrap up, but I really appreciate. Let me add again, Chris Lapana. Thank you much. Unthintele Queen.
No problem.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much, my sister. Right. Chris Lapana uthe yimede laphana uMagwaba ngizwe ukuthi uthini Chris. Idope njalo Chris. Right, guys, we are only left about a few minutes. I wanted to bring some little young kids in Zim. Unfortunately, I should have bought some airtime for these young boys in Zimbabwe. I really feel sorry that these young kids, they didn't manage to come in because of the internet. Chris, hello, my boy.
My brother, how are you?
I'm good I'm cool as a cucumber, my brother. But I'm not as good as you, but I'm all right.
Okay, no, man. Only point of correction there, my brother. Out of all that I've said, if I'm recalling my mind, I don't remember me saying any representer or radio presenter or whatever have taken money maybe from me as an individual or someone whom I know.
No, you didn't say
answering.
No.
Yes, I was simply answering the question. I was simply answering the question that you asked me. That do I agree that there is a corruption within that platform? So my answer was yes, I do. So unfortunately, maybe to some other ears of some other people, was diverted, or maybe they've joined the conversation after I've just explained, or after you have just asked me the question. But
Yeah.
I'm happy to say my sister who is just exiting now, I was willing to call on WhatsApp
Yeah.
call so that I can see her as per how
Yeah.
she respond. But
Yeah.
I just want to say, my brother, is that my point. I'm happy that everyone seems to be going back to my point as my proposal that I think it is very difficult for Bulawayo to sustain all the upcoming musician, as they call, no matter they are singing rubbish or whatever. I think sometimes the good thing, especially if you're talking to the public. I
Yeah.
didn't like the word rubbish myself.
Okay.
But I'm not saying that because I'm a musician, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
to say people. I asked what is the meaning of rubbish. I wanted
Yeah.
to be clarified. So my brother said she's saying the language, but I can
Yeah.
say the language. If she's saying vulgar words, there I agree 100% with her.
Yeah.
But maybe it depends on what is her position and what is my position. My
Yeah.
position, I'm a musician. But even though if I was not a musician, there is nothing that I'm pushing simply because of being a musician. I'm saying the reality is I think that this is true or this is false. So I'm not attacking anyone for some other reasons. But what I'm saying is to say other musicians can sing rubbish, or to say these young kids like to point fingers. Yes, I can be young, but I'm mature. The word young only existing in musician platform or in music platform. But I've got family to feed. I've got my own brains. You can be new today, you as my brother Philip, to
Yeah.
a certain platform. That makes you to be a kid. But that doesn't take away your birth certificate of saying you were born at this time. So for sure, some musicians, it's only here in South Africa where I know that vulgar words or any kind of words, you can use anything and they can play it. So to say someone is singing rubbish, think of uZodwa Wabantu, my brother, for instance, the way that she do things. I'm sure some people will judge it and say it in their own way. But I've got no power to judge Zodwa Wabantu to say don't dress like this or don't wear like this or don't do this. I will respect his personal right to do. But what I'm saying again is that musician in particular, we cannot all sing one same thing or one same source. I'm keen for the pastor who said he was connected with someone in ZBC so that they played his music. This is the exactly thing that we're talking about, or this is what exactly we put this on topic, because we were talking about such things that are happening, that if you don't know someone, your songs cannot be heard or your songs cannot be played. So we are not pushing a ZBC, for instance, or any radio station to play our songs. But I say, I'm speaking on behalf of each and every musician. I don't care whether you are a gospel one or whatever. But what I'm saying is, all of us as collective, I'm representing all the musicians. I can say, if we want our music to be played, as a as a broadcasting company, or as a broadcasting platform, I'm saying they have to at least look for these upcoming artists, like what you're doing. This is a way of looking upcoming artists, despite the fact that maybe some know you personally or some they don't know you, whatever. But many people have also myself invited more people to come and listen. because I'm this kind of a person who cannot say, because I know you, therefore you have to play my music. I'll never do that. I will invite more musicians, those who have opportunity to come and join, they are here, and those who didn't have time, for sure they can review what we were speaking about. But it sounds like maybe when I admitted that there is corruption in that platform, it seems maybe my sister, I forget the name, get it personally because maybe of her profession, or maybe because of the of her knowing people who are on that platform. But that was not my intention. I just want to apologize. So yeah, I just want to apologize. I'm very transparent when I'm speaking, and I like to go word by word. But if I'm recalling my mind, I didn't say I, as a person, I give someone money to play my music. My music are not well played in any radio station. I can confirm that. But that doesn't mean that I was blocked because of money, which was maybe you as Marshal Commando. You said, no, my brother, give me $60,000, of which I don't have. I said to you, it is very difficult if they are looking for money. These are upcoming artists, remember. Those are the people who don't have money, who are trying to create their future, or who are trying to make their future better. So if you can ask money from those people, what will they get? My point again, I raised that. I agree. My suggestion was, let's say if there was a radio station in Cholocho, unfortunately, I don't know how will this go, or how will this sound to other people. But if there was a radio station in Cholocho and Plumtree to play the local music, you know, there are even in soccer, my brother, kukhona abantu abadlala kumvela, then they end up coming to a national team. So I've got that mentality. I'm sorry if this hurts anyone, but that is not my intention. I was believing that open dialogue is when you express your view. So I agree with you, and I'm against that. If anyone must ask anyone any cent, I'm saying they have to help all these people who are in wilderness to come at least to close to their radio stations. That's what my view is saying. So I've got that view, my brother. I don't know what you can align me, or what you can advise me, or what wrong do you think maybe I've said? Because my suggestion was that we need radio stations in local radio stations. I also gave you an example of Cozy FM. If you look the popularity of Omar Skandi, you will see that even us as the Ndebele speaking people in Zimbabwe, we know each and every Maskanda. If even you started yesterday, you have got years, you whatever, we know them because they have got they are well represented in their local radio station. Thank you.
Ongakahambi khonapho Chris, you know, in everything everyone says, you know, every person has got his own opinion. You know, if we answer all our mistakes, we'll be enemies in this world. You know, we come with a topic, and everyone can bring his own. Someone can come and say, the Air Marshal Commander is not right here. Do you understand? So you are not there. You cannot satisfy everyone in this world. You understand? And then there's an issue whereby a person can misunderstand you. You understand? We all make mistakes. Anyway, forget about that. We move on with things like that. You know, I'm glad that you come out and say things like that. But I've got a question for you, Chris, before you go. Chris, I enjoy your music. I love your music. I've got your music. Let's assume you go on holiday to Zimbabwe, in Harare, to a powerful radio station. You say to the guys on the radio station, you say, guys, my name is Chris Magwab. I've got this CD, guys. Are you getting promote? Can you promote me with my CD? And then the guy says, Chris, come here. I don't want to lie to you. I've spoke to the guys. We know this is happening. You cannot hide it. And then the guy says, yeah, you know the situation. You can tell the language of corruption. You understand? And then you hear the guy says, yeah, I've spoken to the other guys. I've spoken to the other guys. They are saying, yeah, your chances will play your music, but I'm not the alarm bill. Do you understand what I'm saying, Chris? I'll try and explain this in both languages. The guys will say, yeah, but we will play your music, but the guys are hungry. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you are desperate for your CD to be played on a powerful radio station, like maybe is it which I don't know the radio stations in Zimbabwe anyway. I just listen to them on the, And then the guy says, Amato the Alambile. Chris, in short details, will you understand the language of corruption and just say, okay, how many are you? Will you pay that corruption, or you just say, no, let me walk up? Be honest with me, Chris. You are desperate for your song to be played on radio. Be honest with me.
That is a very clear, the answer is very clear, my brother. If there is corruption, then I said that even earlier on, that if there is corruption, then everyone is corrupt, because it starts from the interior to the exterior. So I say to you, same applies to the police. I gave you the references like here and there. So the answer is very is clear there. I will definitely bribe and continue with my career. Same applies to if I meet the roadblock and someone is looking for a cold drink because of my mirror is broken. If he wants money, I will give him. You know, it's a temptation. It's a temptation because those are the obstacles that can stop me of not doing my career. That's what I'm saying. So I still agree that all of us, from the bottom court to the seniors, we are all corrupt. But if the corruption was not in the seniors, therefore, the bottom ones, if they come with money and say, okay, here is money, you can do this, you will refuse if there is no corruption. That's what I'm saying. But if there is corruption, if they are looking for 1,500 rand, for instance, to play your music, and you want, the reason why you went there is because you want your music, as you were saying earlier on, that when you play music, it's not about you. You are saying you like my music. I don't like it, maybe myself, but I made it for you. You know, so if I made it for you, then you are there to judge. If someone is saying, I need 1,500 to play your music, I want my music to be listened by the audiences. So I will definitely pay that 1,500 rand. Not only me, even you, not only you, even all of us, we can do that. So that's what I was saying, that the corruption is not one man standing somewhere. The corruption is from the core. The corruption starts from the core. Then we have got nothing to ignore. We have got no way to ignore that. So that is why you put that a topic to the people so that we can discuss about it.
Chris, you have just said it now. You have just nailed it, and it's so sad that we are living in that situation, my brother. I'm glad that you have said it, Chris Magwaba. Honestly, but my advice to people like Chris Magwaba Moyo, to the young coming artists nowadays, if you have got your own, your own laptop, your own things, do live shows. Can you do live shows in your house? Play your own music, invite people, tag people. Forget about these radio stations which wants money from you guys. That's my advice. Social media has built me massive. A day I wake up with nearly 200 friend requests. Yes, some are ghosts, some are genuine people. Use this social media. Forget about these radio stations who doesn't want to promote you. I'm not only telling you, Chris Magwaba, I'm telling everyone who wants to promote his own things. It might be music, you might be selling something. Do a live broadcast. When you need any advice from us, we'll advise you. Play your music and say, my name is Chris Moyo Magwaba. I recorded this song, guys. For those who want to get hold of me on this and this, on this, on this. Make sure that you do that yourself. Send your music to people who are playing on internet radios. I'm telling you, Chris, one day you'll come back to me and say, you know, on that day, on the 7th, Mr. Spanda, when you're talking on social media has taken over. If I was you people, guys, I won't even pay a radio license for Zimbabwe now because it's entirely rubbish. Sorry for the language, rubbish. I won't even have listen to a radio station in Zimbabwe because what is happening, I don't know much about South Africa, but Zimbabwe, honest enough, is rotten. Use the social media, Facebook, use Sprank, use Spotify, put your music on whatever, on YouTube, use everything. That's my advice I'm giving you all artists, Ms. Magwaba. I thank you very much for taking your time to listen to this. Thank you so much, my brother.
Kubonga mina, my brother. It's always nice ukukhuluma nawe, always. The last few ways that I want to outline there is that angazi sengakhuluma ngithi.
Go on, feel free, my brother.
Yes, ngiyajabula kakhulu futhi ukuthi uma sibonisana ngendlela ezingayenza abafowethu bephumelele. Mina ukucula, my brother, ngiyakwenza, yes, but I wanted to promote ama artists, honest. I wanted to promote ama artists ukuthi yazi bevulekelwe indlela bebekwazi ukuthi into le ingumsebenzi njalo iyaphilisa, si appreciate italent abantu abalinikeziweyo. So ngiyajabula ukuthi kukhona umuntu ofana noBrafil ochitha isikhathi sakhe sebenzisa inhliziyo yakhe ukuthi welcome bonke abantu abangabaculi ukuthi yini ama-dons lama lokungafayela okufanele ukwenze lokungafayelanga ukwenze, in short. So ngiyajabula kakhulu, my brother. uNkulunkulu akwandisele. uNkulunkulu akwandisele, my brother. Ngiyayibonga kakhulu i-interview yakho especial bhuti.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chris Magwaba Moyo. Thank you so much, Kazlam. Thank you. Nyabonga. Thank you. Yes, guys, we're about to wrap up. Anyone who wants to come in, there's another presenter here, Zalempaya. He's in Australia. If anyone wants to come live, if anyone wants to, Golden Chooks, he was busy. Golden Chooks was busy. He's a radio presenter. But what I would love to advise these upcoming artists now, what I advise you, I know most of them, you're in Zimbabwe. Just get a nice camera phone. Get a nice camera phone with a nice camera phone, a smartphone, and then get a laptop. If you get a laptop, or just buy a small laptop or anything, you put your music there, you play your music, live, you do your live shows, and then let me see, after playing music on Facebook Live, many people inbox me asking where to get that music. Sometimes they don't even know the artist. Yes, Taiman, it's true, but Taiman, what we're saying about this is this is awesome, Tao. Thank you very much, Prince Stevenson Balapan Sikandlov. Yes, it's true, Taiman. But what you do is a few people you didn't know about Philip Sibanda. A lot of people didn't know about our radio station, Within Show FM, when I was at Within Show FM. A lot of people started knowing me when I started doing the live broadcast as well on our radio stations. So what I'm trying to say is, try and get a small, a good smartphone. You know, if you, ask for your relatives in the UK, and let me see if Timon can come in. I would love to have Timon Dapana. Manambono Timon Utikona. 1 second. I want to see Timon who Golden Chooks busy Lapana. Manange Botik Uputua Mangan and Moing 717. People you've got relatives in the UK, almost every household in Zimbabwe or South Africa now, you've got relatives, you are in the diaspora. Just if you are an artist, ask for a phone, a smartphone, and then a laptop. And then you put your music on the laptop. You play live shows on a Friday night or Saturday Saturday night. Just play live shows Friday night, Saturday night. My name is Philip Swanda. So I'm a musician and I do this. Guys, I do this. If you want me to come and play on your weddings, do this. That's how you expose yourself. That's my way of trying to advise you. But if you have got any other way, there are so many ways of killing that cat. That's my advice. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap up. Anyone who wants to be added in the last 10 minutes, I don't want to cut the show when other people, they are still enjoying the program. But if you want me to add you, we were talking about
the corruption.
Come on.
Hey, Darwin. Ngigeza amanzi kuphela, ngigeza ngochago.
Uyazi ukuthi yonke into oyiphethe lapho nje ukuphela kuphela
Ngazile.
Akupha mandaba nasi indaba thema.
Hey, kusho ukuthi ngithole nje lami sekuphakathi kade ngilele ngivuke ebuthongweni manje ngithola sekuphakathi ngithi hayi nasi isihloko lesi ngizwile nje ubhuti maye sekhuluma lapha kwafika kimi ukuthi njengoba ngipostile lapha ukuthi esikhathini esiningi ngilokuthi mangingadlala izingoma la abangani abaningi bangi-inbox ngubani ucula lapho ngubani kanjalo singayithola kanjani abanye ngibatshela ukuthi hayi ku-iTunes uyayithola abanye kwesinye isikhathi kuyabe kufika umculo lami kimi ngiyabe ngiwuthole somewhere ngingakwazi lokuthi ngibani but ngizama ukuthi bengisupporta le point yakho yokuthi la kuma social networks like kuma Facebook live manje i-marketing is very good. Abantu mabe ngafika phambili bezazise kulula kakhulu ukuthi bayaziwe indawo yonke lo mculo wabo ufike all over across the world, unlike before mhlambe usiya kuma radio station lama local radio station like ekhaya uthola ukuthi labantu vele kabasalaleli lawo ma radio station into ezinjengalezo yabo. So bengisupporta le point yokuthi khona la njengoba ngikhuluma nawe kanje wonke umuntu umhlaba wonke, it's not only one country abasibona amasikhuluma kanje, all over. I got more than 4,000 to 5,000 friends. I know they are watching me. If ngingadlala ingoma khona manje bonke lawo bantu endlebeni zabo bazayizwa. Out of those 4,000 to 5,000 people angeke swele about 15 to 20% abazayithanda le ngoma. Uthola ukuthi abanye kwesinye isikhathi kabakwazi ukuthi ngibani, but mina ngithola ukuthi ingoma le kwesinye isikhathi iyabe isindala vele lokuba ndala. Singibatshela ukuthi hayi go there. Kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi lami umuntu wakhona kangimazi but ingoma ifikile nje lami ko WhatsApp ngase ngiyithatha ngayidlala lapha nje ukuthi abantu bayizwe. Kwesinye isikhathi lami ngiyabe ngiyidlala futhi ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ngubani, abantu ngibe sembuza abantu ukuthi ngiyamazi lo muntu lo, abanye bethu ukuthi siyamazi. Kwesinye isikhathi omunye nje kungenhlanhla kube nguye umuntu athi yimi engicula lapha yabo. So ngizama ukusupporta nje khona lapho nje uyenza kanje Mdaweni, you are doing a very very good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about you vendors there.
I will be sorry. Hayi, don't worry, sizakhuluma kahle kusasa.
Yabo, thank you so much.
Ya ngibongile Mdaweni.
Thank you so much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to advise you in the last few minutes is, first and foremost, new artist through WhatsApp. I know it's the cheaper way of you. WhatsApp, it doesn't come with that quality you recorded with it. It changes. Record your music. Give 2, 3, 4 musicians to listen to your music. Give 3, 4 people to listen to your music. You go to don't be afraid. If you're in Bulawayo, you go and see a guy called what's his name? My brother from Fulabusi. Or if you are, or just go and see anyone, or all of them to say, Ndara, I've just released this. Don't just listen to this. Yes, some of them they will turn you away. Some of them would. Give your music to other people. Don't send your music to the presenters on WhatsApp. I know it's harder for you, but try and use internet. Email your music. The email quality and the WhatsApp quality is different. You heard one presenter, the Queen, saying that don't use WhatsApp because the quality and the MP3, the quality is not as good as the email. And then, guys, for those who wants to give me their music, give me your music as much as you can. Musicians, I have a page whereby you can ask for a day to go and do your rehearsals, or you play your music on a day on my page. As long as you tell me in time that, Mr. Philip, today I want to play some music, I'll tell you what to do. And then you play your music or you do your rehearsals so that people can see I've got massive followers. Yes. So, you know, I have got massive radio presenters I talk to in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. I've got massive musicians, massive people like Penny, people like Freddie Gwala, people like Patricia Majalisa, people like Rebecca, people like Oliver Mtukzi, people like Thomas Mafumo. So it's not a problem that I can try by all means. The only issue you need to do is, guys, young presenters, young upcoming presenters, what you need to do, ask for your relatives who can help you in the diaspora to buy you a ticket. A ticket from Zimbabwe to UK, it's about, let's say, 500 to 600 pounds for a ticket. Never mind about any other thing about payment, because you want to explore yourself. Talk to your relatives that, you know, I just want to come and perform. If they love you, then you can come and just have maybe a Friday, Saturday show. But when you come to the UK to perform, don't disappear and run away. Go back to Zimbabwe. Understand me? Go back to Zimbabwe. And then next time you do the same thing, keep your passport clean. And then, you know, that's how you get used to, you know, that's my advice. The problem with you guys is, I'm sorry, you can hate me, you can shoot me, you can say whatever you want to say, but I like to advise you. The problem with some of our young guys, we call you to the UK to come and do these things, you know. We have got places we can take you to, but you come here, you disappear, and then, you know, next time we cannot bring other people. You understand? Those are my words to you guys. One, avoid sending your music through WhatsApp. The quality is not good. Use the internet. Two, feel free to talk to your relative to help you. I know it's hard to get Amabangos internet. Use the media, Facebook broadcast. But don't forget to write, I do not own this, so that the Facebook cannot block you next time. That is what I had for you guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate what you have done today. The topic was just awesome. I don't think there's anyone who wants to be added now. I think we have done for the day. I love you so much, guys. For those who enjoyed the program, you will sing Ama Likes Lama Hearts. My name is Philip Sibanda, the Air Marshal Commander. It has been a pleasure to come and talk to you guys. We're going to look for another topic next time. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage to bring my young kids, which I wanted to bring from Zimbabwe. People like Tawanda Magunde, people like Nyasha, the people like Vinceman, people like, you know, Joyce Marabini, people like Padilla, people like Mark G, people like, there are so many young kids. And my last words to you, my brothers and sisters, if you are in Matebeleland or Mashonaland or whatever, if you hear that there's a young kid coming up, support that little young kid. If you come from Bedbridge, there's a boy called Mark G, there's a boy called Padilla from Gwanda. If you come from Harare, there are boys like Vinceman. Help these young children. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you so much. I would like to say to you, have a good day. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Me and you, we meet again on the other programs. Malume Tamu, I wanted you to come in, but you avoided me, Malume Tamu. I wanted you to come in, you avoided me. I know, Malume Tamu, we work together, we do a lot of things together. You'll be promoting music next year. You failed to come in, Malume Tamu. I am so disappointed with you, but I cannot force you to come in, Malume Tamu. I'm so disappointed, and Zasi said, I'm so disappointed you never came in to come and contribute on such a fantastic topic. You only came in to say umuntu ulamazinyo amahle. Thank you very much. I love you so much. From the voice of the Air Marshal Commander, can I see your likes and hearts? I love you so much. Have a good day. Nyalitanda. Bye-bye, guys. Engineers, thank you. It was a fantastic topic. Thank you.